Wakasima mienu pepepe na nondu abo Kessben television. Ana wanigusu auye Kessben 93.3 Kumasi, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Na mo monitor program no live ewo DSTV channel 364. Na fe mo monitor program no live ewo Go TV channel 121. Mo tie ewo enkrani potemo nyina Kessben 92.9 na fe Kessben TV Plus. Emamu nyina chi ene anopei eba program yi eso. Emre asan aso say the midfield action program no ebro babia wo bia makwaba. And then so no yopi emamo ewo dwumede so kopim say no mienu bebo na ibe page emu 0551599933 0551599933 and no any WhatsApp line for messages number na yankin kakra and so emfa emamonemum ni nyina no efa discussions aye no ho a ani eniji papa local stories so say foreign stories so messages no efa discussions no a ana ye pe no papa Montana Tony Atlantic kon ho na fe yenhwe da branti ya boabo no e de ebre enra Monday night football say na ekosiye emu nsensem kakra ha a ode ebre ne matches no bi ebekoso Super Cup enso ebekoso ewo Arab world Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo ebeshia the day emu nsem kakra ha Nina no wababo no de ebre transfer stories latest ones Nina no or the ebre na fe club issues be class no de emu ensem enso abeto anim ene anopei ansana yaba Africa na a chan tournament na ekoso ewo 3 countries or East Africa Uganda Tanzania and afi Kenya countries me saying Mr. Momu nyina no atopo omo groups. Omiensa nyina no atopo omo groups. What next? And the matches no be our Mohammed at latest nyina enso ebebre na fe ya bomemu abehe de ekọ enso ewo Ghana clubs no anboabo omo ye de Ewura Galka top 4 no emu your news a free class P enso mu ha nyina de ebebremo Mobia enyina fidi enfree afa de beka ho 05515999933 midfield action airborne Tony Montana
Godfather
Diana Eko so ho ye
nyame adom na onso e
nkopa adom bia kama pa wana ne chate a wo sere sa no
eno apasem maame na me best start ya na on se nra
me ko pa asem na asem ni ho
na asem no ho
wen twa ka asem ni ko pa ma
wen twa na de call public
yes I dey chichiri okay
na Pastor James Donko the way portion about so
okay
Heaven first
Pastor okay
no another dear friend me Tony over here na me say daddy mo no doom obetima to ade de abremo ska won ho na me say daddy just name it me to the call their bro or say me pafruko oh daddy na obi be me sa na ewa Daddy no way me say me susu Afrokum
ya so
daddy is me
papa obenya bia ma oboa o colors bebrebe Afrokum no say just be o ko bia be share ho Papa Kraso obenya Afrokum wana papa so obenya bia na papa trinye okay if uncle papa be here be yeah special one party bro mini baby otono so pampa so ya adeng so na mana okuta Afrokum ode yanko enya kama kra enye yanko
kwachi swatsenka
kwachi so try so be defending who hanra expose no gram
o share me say da enye dem be bibu ma be
some
kind of kwachi o de all can news
in so red handed
afi de na akwa
oji oba number e ka akwa ho be 20 minutes and some oba di na ma na ma ani mi na work
bibu na be
all right on to us
when you decide ne die yen konko an
kwachi na oka ho na na eme ya kwachi na me mpene sa me o ya kola ba ko me pena sempa
bread one sepa
Only keke asimbia from ho ana ha mpa so for keke na bia no pa no widua den opose opija ni libido so for a ware opija libido makoy o de yanko
opija mas dia na de so for
the bia no widua bi yanko o de yanko
with the CP award winner and na benada ye matiefo na arefo kwa abale ntufo a na ehwe nsama ekoso onkofo ekroso and na ne Saudi omo super cup no omo ebo ewo Hong Kong na China memu ene semi final one baso Al Nassr ene Al Ittihad ana Asia who is who Karim Benzema ene Cristiano Ronaldo once upon a time omo share the same dressing room na omo gina Madrid enim honoma BBC together with Gary Bill no na ano de ye papa na so ne omo akrafo a omo fight for a common goal na Saudi Super Cup no Ronaldo Benzema and then omo Asia face to face enra Al Nassr and this Ronaldo training session no etimi bas ni nyanya ahosiesie a omo prepare for and a big game na baso na Jorge Jesus coach at the Emma Al Nassr. I see the presence of Cristiano Ronaldo no even motivation enough say the club no say Saudi omo Super Cup no betimi edin say last year omo echo trophyless afuwe there omo kwane say France new manager new ambitions omo enya a lot of quality players and that game no there more or less European game man omo ebo ewo China because stars started and the players are obi one more pack no so most of them Asiakan edema major European clubs in N'Golo Kante Benzema Ronaldo obenya Kingsley Coman any others omo nyina feature ewo ne Saudi Super Cup semi-final one ebas between Al Nassr omo any Al Ittihad na nyame adom china na semi-final 2 enso ebaso afeyen to aso enko England enwa EPL one game ebaso Leeds United sheka baako hema Everton entimi anti name talking point no ekoye penalty Everton for consider James Tarkowski ne handball na referee Kessben penalty edi etia Everton no eno ana obia ka ho asem a mo Kessben television no wey any incident esi ye ema Leeds United capitalize here convert a penalty no Michael Owen former Liverpool former Real Madrid Man United striker wakasa say ball we there spot on the referee Chris Kavanagh adwene pass or penalty Michael Owen Kasai.
Definitely doubt. I think there'll be people out there that don't think it's a penalty. And I must admit, when I saw it, I thought, wow, let me have a good think about this. What happened? Let's go through it. There was a deflection. The ball came from a long way. Yes. So if Tarkowski's arm stayed in that position and he just stood still, I would say, no, I don't think that's... But because he leans and falls into it, and I think then I'm probably siding with yes, it is a penalty. But I can understand lots of people don't think so. You included, Steve. I know you don't think so.
My opinion is irrelevant.
Well, I know it is, yeah.
I've not played in the Premier League.
Good job it is. He's not might have been listening to his assistant who might have had
Michael Owen, I say good job. Chris Kavanagh Bono penalty say mo hwe our Kessben television so yane Richard FIFA assistant referee Papala Patrick edin komo eje Papala adwene say indeed na a legitimate call na a penalty ana enye penalty Papala Patrick edin enchiremu ema intibeti nsema Patrick Papala edi adan Kessben media
kudri okay into Tony so here baby a materi insai obubo kudri a oho ni nyina no ya koma beti honom no no fi baby a atare no nsane no ani bia de ba ne de se ball no ka bia de a penalty nti so hwe no de ya isi ya o ma ne nsa no o de nsa na o de nsa ne isi mum de ba stela no utum se baby a na atare nsan kan nyina no e kan ball no nti na me ka se penalty mra san so na mra no so ye de e kire nti from baby a atare no nsa na o hu no video mu no eba from ni nyina no be ball no ka ho ba bia penalty that's so
retired assistant referee FIFA Patrick Papala na edin chiremu Emma Kessben media nti muhu eye picture illustration no nti ordinatade no ebaye sa efiri bebia ne nsa no ebesi no aha efiri sa eho no eba fom ni nyina de se ebowa abonsa nemom se ebo sleeve no bebia green no aha ewo ne dia na che se enye handball wey eye Patrick Papala enchiremu a ode adan Kessben media nti we James Tarkowski dia na clearly born lower arm no enti a legitimate call wey any nsama Patrick Papala retired assistant FIFA referee edem nchiremu ede abanemum James Tarkowski say ball wey ense penalty na referee je penalty a bizarre decision. We take James Tarkowski.
Let me start with one question. What was your view of the decision to give the penalty?
Absolutely bizarre. As you just said to me earlier, that it comes up on the screen saying that I'll lean into the ball. I always thought the rule was arm in an unnatural position, which it definitely wasn't. It was by my side. So unless they've got a new rule about leaning to block a ball, I don't know. But if that's the reason they give it, I can't understand it.
And born inside referee every so yeah and a cost so Everton the 3 marks 1 point even a point to put enya naka Jagrolish making the debut now come here at least a point to crowd and commitment secure then so and now story now Everton LC by a goal to nothing. Mama Kessben television no a handball a legitimate and a referee no and an judgment no na a so poor born is all right na nsa na odisia Nensa no a bon lower arm and answer a bon upper. Mama Kessben television no so much better than Madrid and said yeah retired assistant referee FIFA Patrick Papala edne and so ama Kessben media and na Real Madrid emeki omo La Liga debut afeway na omo match no e ba so e wo Bernabeu against Osasuna match no e shase anwume no so enra Madrid e yo final training session e ba so a omo e prepare for and Jabi Alonso any boys no are prepare because the rivals no already Barca a bank in 3 points enya plus of 3 goals na Atletico Madrid there drop 4 points and Madrid person winning na enya best stats e La Liga lemu Real Madrid Osasuna Jabi Alonso manager Los Blancos Wakasa edi afa ene game ebo Bernabeu no
eager to well we are all facing it with excitement with expectation eager to get the season started after the break. It's been 2 short but intense weeks and we're ready to step back onto the Bernabeu pitch. For some, the last time there feels closer. For others, it's been a while, and for some, it will be their very first time. All of that adds to the team's eagerness and surely to the fans' desire to see their team back in the state.
Los Blancos ana Montene Kano says Vinicius Junior ne contract no emu akwakoya den kakra on the Rock Nation Jay-Z mu decided say afuwe die obekọ so abo edi ama the White Angels because on the contract ne era ne mu say obe extend die eno die ensi nti afuwe obo wi a next year be starting a look elsewhere. Now Vinicius Junior wa change club because Sikana open 20 million pounds a season no just club no offer no 20 name ono GD pass a brosa also onya more than that or per Kylian Mbappe Sikana bi ama madefon some person on be the same ama no ntin ama Jay-Z Rock Nation and Vinicius Junior omo decide say contract no omo extend next year omo ebehwe otherwise elsewhere na ono so atimi asoshe club eno any adwena omo afa Hoselu former Real Madrid striker na okata or say kabe incredible sanka oreta from footballer kobenya akonya aba Santiago Bernabeu nanka ye kind ni tribute and ye be ye with Madrid omo last Champions League boy ma omo timi je wasenka ebe dream come true say after retirement no Bernabeu na fini tribute no omo enso atimi akan yenko FC Barca so ye Barcelona enya unveil omo airtel kit na hot color Barca ewo home jersey eno mo traditional home jersey na omo ewo alternative jersey eno away jersey omo tell the jersey no na wo he our Kessben television so nti hot color na Barca omo badge ni bon fifi na Nike logo no ebo ho no mo said mo he our Kessben television so Spotify omo so logo no enso ede ni mu kama pa say Lamine Yamal any play obi at upon the pass say afuwe obeya ade pa na enam Lamine Yamal ne exceptional performance nti obi a or say or the Lamine Yamal ukọ Congo nso a omo unveil omo new Lamine Yamal Congo for apa omo Lamine Yamal ho ntoma me enko na Lamine ana onse no me enko Congo na yenhwe the new Lamine Yamal.
Kelak, Maluka boy. Kelak, Maluka boy.
Wey Congo Lamine Yamal mama Kessben television Facebook YouTube akoda yi na de na ode opportunity ono na nwi ana obabi nwi obabi week ena wafa Lamine Yamal ampo ohwe nanim din a otimi sampa Congo for Lamine Yamal any Spain Lamine Yamal no difference be him wasan so atwa wasan iconic celebration kama said Kessben television so yento also enko Atletico Madrid maso ye Alonso Solofon so Atletico Madrid omo a player striker we can wait or started from the bench match omo elusu ye by 2-1 against Espanyol na Raspadori and Antoine Griezmann eboja no player no munia kum also on tias into a catch an agent say before say window ni able close no omo Empire Club Emmanuel Nko because onye na adwene say obebo bench obe start games no dia fine na o so mekoso amana third time bench na obem se kind of dia na dia no so ebe ti ase kra Adebola Lukman na say Inter for a close to omo chapter Atlanta from some the boy in ebeba dia omo enso elsewhere omo exploit omo options into Ademola Lukman ni agent no outside any some of the Premier League clubs ni edin komo because amakola ni available ka oba Premier League grand ka enye bad cra William Estevao Chelsea omo a new darling boy omo from Palmeiras Brazil or said about England anyhow Chelsea ni playmates the supporters omo agina tum na na hwa pa ogidi pa say afuwe ebeko ye e di ama Chelsea omo enso a club no so oye so happy our kwan obedru ye fans and the teammates no omo enso etimi receive no Chelsea and Man United kasa for Alejandro Garnacho name sika no Man United for something around 250 million pounds Chelsea and your omadwene da sesa amount no betu name personal terms there Garnacho and Chelsea omaka amanesi akasa two clubs no ebetimi finalize Saudi no Enzo Fernandez Chelsea midfielder or say currently two top defenders Kuti Romero and Van Dijk omo and the current best centre backs omo we are say Jamie Carragher said William Estevao Chelsea match omo ball draw against Palace no free bench and a buy and so Friday game Chelsea born day onye sure say obetona bench den ya Estevao be started at the ama Chelsea Friday wa bra omo and so ball 2 of the English Premier League Javi Simons RB Leipzig say weekend we game I'm in the Bayern Munich bono I'm a Bobby afterwards now on my transfer no at the number Chelsea a very key match no more ball until I'm some keeping the use no it was our match no after weekend game against Bayern no now on more than I'm Chelsea on a club no Bukayo Saka say and Kofoka and the Jokers are making the debut Emma Arsenal against United one yard nenso to him Jokers dia na onye ni nyina so wan hye good no so no made mo no na e wo so ye papa Jadon Sancho Man United for ball full pa because obeka ye sa ono obeso obobo na obi obeso obobo Chelsea say omo amount 150,000 pounds a week o say one je or rejected Juve say omo tua 100,000 pounds a week as salary also nje Roma the buyer between 80 and 100 was say unsomu Turkey class out draw Saudi Arabia also still 250 no on this one there on this watch now Roma crowd na ashe Man United because offer na omo the ban 20 million pounds nanka ye nenso Jadon Sancho said that sa personal terms no ono sika de enso ani nti okwa enye ye Man United for enye happy crack eberechi eze joining Crystal Palace na obi enim say ebekọ say na so establishing on say Palace team no now it's in now so ni move to Tottenham Hotspur no almost done. Na enema ketewa bi na aka fine margin sesia de do no almost complete Berichi Eze and Johannes Spurs omo a club no Liverpool and Crystal Palace edin komo for Mark Gehi. Now so two parties no omo far apart we gina ha ana we gina ha omo men crowd for Palace omo defender Liverpool for peno na sika Palace for edge Liverpool for enyo madwene se omo enso ebetimatua Federico Chiesa say babia any Anfield opeso will stay e Liverpool because Luis Diaz echo or a very sure say Obenya chance said yeah week 1 onya chance against Bournemouth for a free bench ebenya said decisive goal man Liverpool to so we need 4-2 obeste no one fighting for a place. Newcastle United say Alexander Isak ni move no omo sanction until say omo enya 2 strikers omo nya one mpa omo nya ema ne nko je say omo sign omo priorities omo nya 2 strikers ansana Isak omo jan amana ko Liverpool enne awards night baso no enya de Isak obeko for PFA awards gala no baso Manchester and then the transfer hula balloon nti obese o stay indoor obeso beko ceremony no so as we Isak decision na what take Gary Neville say top 4 Premier League Arsenal 4 and Ebeji. Man City 2nd, Liverpool 3rd, na Man United a finish 4th. Way Gary Neville ne predictions. Sports media diaba wa wutie wa he also predictions and it's Gary Neville say Premier League na full Arsenal 4 and edge. Roy Keane say offer be a obi as Man United pa bomb boy yeah. Nanso omulusu against Arsenal. Ose league no enya ball boy yo points a ubenya na ebechire league no half abeko yenya say United ebo ball omo ball and den omo lusu Man United for enwene kwan am omo beva so win games eno na the most important thing when Rooney say Man United omo hia key area also more augmented goalkeeping department na ohwese PSG Donnarumma ya available pa na United enko for no on Chelsea enimonimu ya Man United for enko San Donnarumma West Ham 38-year-old Jamie Vardy or your former Leicester striker West Ham for Enso Pen Manola Kanji Galatasaray at the bid about so omunya City defender na omo Enso Epe Master Savino omo emanin cost pace player na kasa mu de on be so be force a move nanso Master City assessment on cost pace only problem bia say ono Enso be call Chelsea before say we no ni a close no na Nicholas Jackson Christopher Nkuku also the Sassi Renato Vega Kanichuku Emeka Ben Chilwell Sterling Munyina no either some cologne and now omo Tom we a decision na Chelsea for omo Enso afa Daniel Pepe Atamelo back from Juve sa omo Sinakan enfa Emma omo Liverpool epe say Chimakas ekọ as soon as possible move no omo any boy no say onye key figure biem enti onko we Chimakas decision na Liverpool for Enso atake awon na Roma for focus on we so ana ye gina
Montana
ye de asi
the Tony fancy ha na yebesan atwa so akire Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra mo messages no asase ba na eba enche yebehwe demode abrayen so far na afi minim se ni na no for foreign stories na kwa miki de abana enche kwa miki Tony de abana kwa miki the local stories no beba na afi messages no afa eno so ho na ya bobo so no mienu na ya peja yemu ye call Patrick Natural Health Center Dr. Patrick ono amu pemu no ewa ha na eno edi enkomo kakra doc say ye
na mitumi bi
de nyankopon asepa du bia na say kaka ye hune no bi nya sa pa dia nya dia zenga wa tutu na ba ha ko aduma no de we ogoro ankasa waduma no mu yes enti mayentu kakra de na odi bre
me ne panyi me dasi idi kan dasi de manyankopon so man na otu akwa akwa betu aso bi Patrick Natural Health aye wo Ashtown in room kageti ya hono a bibi MTN for office kase no na wate so me kwana da bunkum e kwan keto bi na pai kosoro no de mo ton agrochemicals na ho na me kan wasem
okay
e ho ani ewo anaka frame MTN for office na ifie baako mienu de toso miensa e ya won sani faso wo no ho ani ewo patro twe number si tu ho e na edidi dwuma bibi a kire wadwene e fa wa pomden ho a na wafre 0243
0243
42
42
34
34
71
71
0243
0243
42
42
34
34
71
71
and 020
020
81
81
62
62
351
351
020
020
81
81
62
62
351
351
number si edidi djuma bibia kire wadwene fo apom din ho a wo frɛ ne ebejo first
okay
me ne panyin aduro ni ni
yes
PM capsules me pa cho bema bia ntie ne ye bema de udidi wi a sadidi me say udidi wi a sadidi na ubedidi awie asadidi biemu a ko PM capsules ko tobito ko pebito ko herbal shop bia pharmacy bia ben bia usu pe PM capsules
okay
mienu anopa mienu anwumre me na pani on say eno bebre na ba wi Ghana ha na wiase ba wo se no bi ha wo fa wi a ana bi opeso no wo dofo kodi ahia mu a asam akofa mpacho tie ne ye ese me so beduma ese wo fa aduru a wonum wi a ensusanso boni bia ma oni padua
okay
wonyiri no se bio ada wanya bi no e wo se otimi ye aduma
okay
ne de bia e wo se aduru we na se me fa na me ne se bio me ho kan ni hia dabi
okay
Patrick Natural Health you know idea ban natural chemicals bia
sure
we no titi nu a ya tu ebu ase ai twetwe mu ensuo ene emu adupa ebabu nipa no na ye de aye
okay
nti we no fa side effect bia ani so
all right
se bia manom bitie me ya na si dabi waist pain body pain bema no a aye mre no bema no epija on se we no eya akoma no on ene pompi moja no na babam ayi entrinim na bema na gina se betima gina so yi a eye PM capsules
okay
so bema ne betima gina mu yi on se bi wo kopase bi ono na yi dofo no hia mu a wa bon se ajo ana bi a akakofom dabi we ne de akoma no benya hoɔden sisie no nso mbe edu na wotu da ye adwuma yi nti mekafo we ma bema bia the free 18 years echo na we kra de empanyimfo no modu mu fi 50 60 70 years is going amena na wasi kodo me down nu sade nche ma yim baako eni hwe me no pan edu
den obi baako
oh wonna me say asamoja the day you near the officer say ko fa ne say o medira park so di bobo because training ni wo ho ahoden ni wo ho
okay
oh enti wako hospital doctor say o high blood pressure and now you diabetes patient people to tie we adro we no enye diabetes edru enye high blood pressure edru
okay
ne mo high blood pressure ne sa diabetes ya no ma ho den wo fom
okay
me kan mema na asem o ma ho den wo fom enti bema wako hospital doctor say sugar no wo soro and now when you high blood pressure pharmacy herbal shop bia also pay PM capsules any PH capsules can you me bom
okay
even who doctor kwa for kochire no they know even now no unse woko confirm no chia ada kwalebu hospital kase yen kwa ne kwa menhia hanuma ye wo session bi wo ha and down no umpe orthodox drugs na the herbal medicine the balm they know omunim enti wo de hospital doctor say o pressure no was so ana wonya diabetes
okay
phenomenon we ka ho
okay
na use PM capsules
all right
any PH capsules
okay
mienu anopa mienu anwumre oh me no pani ahoɔden be ba ma wo se bi o nso otuma TV adi na obi ka se oh anya we dey say ma nko ada bi oba bi wo ho ase bi so be mpredua oh ho a on fili kwase bi woni ne kuru ana ebedi ahie
sure atenkan ni ho
sa hwe ko pharmacy herbal shop bia usu pe PH capsules o ba no se wutu say wo so yo nipa o wote de yeso mu a ahomka ye de ebem na ukuru ntime amfiri wo wachi ankopa ba bia amfa wo e wo so wo ba no so hu enti wako hospital doctor say Oh, that problem Nibia. For pharmacy, herbal shop will be a bell.
Okay.
Where your PM capsules and where your pH capsules. Me no anopa, me no numre, me no anopa, me no numre.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
You do the Oko pharmacy, herbal shop will be Albunabi, Colinac, Apidant, Misty Fred Mens Minute. Okowa, Ubinabi wo. Bibi ache waduna frɛ number si na eni nkomo. 0243
0243
42 34 71 0243
42 34 71
and 020 81
62
351 so we bema na we bema na bema utim buban ekoban na chi ekosane mapa bafia eye PM capsules any pH capsules minu ayade anu asi yakasa akra bi mfa eye urinary tract infection
okay
ipa cho ubemem kekaw ubemem tutu ensan ba bema no sere ubemem sitie first no air form air strength eye keto abi me so nya ba bibia anto aduru asampa na meka na
okay
senior minim de make am consulting room now nipa na mra hospital no na aginsem
yeah
last week obi ba hospital okofa ono na nante ba yo no bi na den ba na nante ba okọ wo shuma kofa no urine kakra me de aye test na man
yeah
sembetena hay na wo mai
wow
do so na season
ma
mesro ba matini ye me say obemam kekawo obemam tutu ensan ba ba ma no sere ba man sitie first no efon wa shrinke enya bi anto adu ko hospital ni yemfa mo jamfa odun so me yara ne test ni say eye syphilis eye chlamydia UTI genital herpes and be call post to one na ye kese
okay
enya sa tieniye pasa ba bi enso nka one day obi wadun so okodun so obi ube ma dun so ne ma chia de katita koto ube me
asumasi
mesira tieniye pa Bra Patrick Natural Health aya wo Ashtown imrom kageti ho no a niam unro ni bi na yusu so obemam kekaw obemam tutu ensan ba bema no ho a bra hwe udi bechini a obi wo wasema wo mpane ahodo a enko manum nu ahodo a enko hwe Bra Patrick Natural Health ye doctors no obi a obabi o ye na djuma fa that's why okọ konfa no tia ye omo hwe ani ye omo hwe aso omo hwe yamu omo hwe nompem Patrick Natural Health enam yare bia ubechina ye ho na ba bewie number 1 ho na ba bewie sese bi oba obo hu se nka akra wo ho ho hyehyew nsu bi firi ho ba hwe unum se nipa no bebre wo ho a ombo pampers oh yeah
ona ho kama
bebre bo pampers se bi wo trans se ya ho also na no ho afo enya mampo na meka o bema because the to kwana no wo no e kwa hofro sa da ho a se bi o oja na nsu firi ho ba obo kompa se bi ka say kokobo no epie ba no ka kosi ya onso bo se hwa de e afo misro ni nyina ye hwe no wo ho e pass enya mampo bo su bi nyina na ya de a oba Patrick Natural Health ye betwa hwa ma koko na fifiriu tetua wani ho tetua woto se bi o obeba no nyina ababa ho ukọ private ya brand ba ni nyina aba ho ya behwa ama be pa chaw stroke achew woda dem wako hospital yesi wachiri veins ni bi no kase no afa veins ni bi na ne basa ukọ a minia enkomo bia onu obedi ba se wo soro pa atrase ana soro na ntise no ontimi oda fom tim misro mayemfa ka ne mfa umra stroke no achew wo fa sei adwo untim sa untim mpagya wanui sibi mpredasa de bia nsu firi hu e dai eba obi wo kompa aka na adwene sejo on se uyusu kem utu zo botu wo na ma bokusu se ka bi si wo esi wa che sanye mani bia e kan ho uki kura da ha uhu sa na owura fi ntinu pon bebra omuda dem no will anase waya japade bi wo baabi enam se yale na kan no mpofuru mu ntino ajapade na ka ho a samre woni ni man bi ni so wan kire ne ba se aha ne wa aka because stroke na kawa etibi kawa dwen na owura fi bibia ono ani ba se kwa ni din onkai etimi siraw bra Patrick Natural Health na yemwo so akọ hospital so onko hospital na bia wo fi a ma yem fam to kam ni yem fa womra oba ye be hwa ma o say how udidi abuoi unidi abuoi obu hai ayere tan apie wachi ama wachi kase etutu misraw enkafru wanu mu ba na omukra no enam se ondidi a question mark won ondidi a question mark won din ontumi nya yo detem bia bo nse omo so ate no why hoya me pa chaw bra Patrick Natural Health ye dem ye dan so ne se on ye nuro no ye ma bi na uyusu a onyankopon tumi nti no na asumdua ye de aba ubedidi asadidi biem agintumu ye wo Ashtown emrom kajetia ho no a bebia MTN office kase no won na wate so amekwan na dabonkum ekwan keto bi na pai kosoro no anaka frem MTN office na efie baako mienu de toso miensa sa fie no am na ye wo pato tre number si okay 0243 42 34 71 0243 42 34 71 pato jo diabetes how me ba no si kitu ebi owo pane anawonom tablet me say owo pane anawonom tablet yen hia sisi a memo odun be mu use pancreas na se bio entimin contain enema pa eye papa na de mani padua na de enye no ese ba bonte na de ni nyina gu ne padua mu no ebe ye kama na wo mu no ya ekrotu wo mu a enwu ada me ma wiesi nyina tiase ekrotu a bra Patrick Natural Health mama aduro be mu akoyusu sugar ne beba ne normal ama wo sibio bibia obetumedi ne kama na wa ekrotu no mama aduro ne bi na haban de enam se de bia obete na de beta akro no sunti no mekere wa haban no sa kuda na enwuo no wote haban no afa animu sei no fakaja na fa akire sei no ata akro na enwusu nkuda no ni ehwe onyankopon anum asem ene akro no do wotumi bidima no asi numbers ni 0243 42 34 71 0243 42 34 71 and 020 81 62 351 yawo Ashtown emrum ho no abebi omoto agrochemicals na wo ka free MTN office na ifie baako mienu de toso nyensa na menhira mu nyina
yakopon onhira won so Dr. Patrick na mate ne nkano de how bia paucho ebia wa mo yare so enchese ontimi nsa fra number no na wo de oni nim komo na wankasa obe ye dance Dr. Patrick Natural Health Center enka na yatino afeni ye kwa Alex ho ni ono so akodi nkomo kakra Lexus ono na atransede otwa herbal enkomo ebre Alex
Sergio mame na wase anopei na menchia ahwefo ani atiefo na memfo munko Divine Hope Herbal Center yaso ye kese no ewu Kumasi Makro abusuakuru ajanshin Kumasi Makro abusuakuru ajanshin ye ka Divine Hope Herbal Center ya ne yakofa aduru nwanwaso aba aduru ni dindi otwea herbal powder uti dina no hu se ejatwea to otwea herbal powder yemra ne yejeso no se si jane hyewa wa ena obeba na enura menya adansie bi firi abrantie bi ho na wose ye frɛ asonaba wo okɔ asonoma so ntonso se utie mi anopa yi dia na wose ohunu aduru a ebo adwuma se bi da na wone de wone ne yiri omagyi wo mani anadwo nankasa ne nhyira abrantie no ehira Divine Hope Herbal Center for ne bro adwene ne ntiase so na nasem wo ka ne se bemme biere hia duro we bi na owie no ka kire me se dok enye se de muhunu nko anu ba me de die mehu ni se aduro isa sanyarewa bebre because die mehu wo mini padua mu no odofo se wonte otwea heba pada nka anopai wotime nka ewo fidikasi yesu a me kanfo mu nipa bi a wote nka se wosisi eye wo ya so yo ba anabema na sisi yade abetena wo so ache woje ho a enye sisi na sugar sisi na dwonko mu huma nyina atete no wadura wo hia eye wotwea heba pada na wonya wotwea heba pada ibia na wapensu ye dede kakra amame na wode atibiguma no pano nanum nanom anwumere toaso na sa ye saa amame pepepe acha ye na wotwe miensa sisi yade abetena wo so ache no eba be firi wo so no wagina brane se oba anabema na wo ye bema na sisi yade ebetena wo so abrante ye na danse no wase na mesisi de ye medwene ho ana menti ase na enso so menum ye no instant sisi yade ni nyina agya me odofo se sisi yade tena wo so na wo ye bema acha ye mfie mienu wona manama na pagi wo munsa mienu sei e wo soro kyerewo enya fans anasa wo samba no mude ma ba wo mo kyerewo se wo ye Mr 2 minutes bema ehwehwe wotwe heba pa da akiri kwan na ma bema mo piafo afei koko amobi yafunu ebum koko amama bebre sebe wontwe ponso wontimi mpi agina nim aboso abrante te compound house wontimi enworo ne wedi nim ni nyina se koko age wedi no aboso abrante se koko atena wo so ache ababawa koko atena wo so ache uja wonan ya sebe ubonso kokobo no epe etwe na aba obi gya ne nan ubonso sebe wahumuja kakra ewom odofo yi wodura wo hia ye wotwea heba pada na wotwea heba pada ye tena sese ya na amanfo awen wo maso no mo te wo maso because ye de bia de ye kan se ya de bia wodi ye duro etreat no ewo kwan ya ye faso a ye kyerew na wonom no na nipa bia wodi ye nhyehyeye so na wo fa kwan ya ye be kyere no na wo be nom no awurade tumi ni na hoɔden a wamma so wɔ aduro yi nti no wo so wonya ayaresa efiri wo yade ho ɛno nti me ka sɛ yɛma yɛne a yɛhwɛ Facebook no ana TV screen no numbers ne miɛnsa ene gu ase no emu bi a wobɛfa no wofrɛ ya wo sɛ media no ɛsisi yade media no ɛyɛ koko ɛkwan bɛn na mɛfa so a menum wɔtwea heba pada no mensa aka bi yɛbɛkyerɛ wo kwan a wobɛfa so a wobɛnom no na koko yade a abɛtena wo so akyɛ na wo sisi na ɛtutu wa adwa wo no wo so afiri wo so na wo ye bema na koko yade betena wo so cha me se bema wo so nama ema ne se wo munsa mienu nam wie mu ani ni nyina ne se wo ye Mr 2 minutes man bema hwehwe wotwea heba pa da akiri kwan wonya bia frɛ yen wo se media no eye koko ye be kyira wo kwan a wo be fa so a wo benom no na wo so wade wo ho afiri ho afei ensuo tutotutoi awoi se de wede ya ye me ma me bi me papa bi me nua ba bi me nua ba ma bi me odofo bi ne to ase ntini no etwe no etwe na besi ne nantu sebe edin eda so eye siatica na da bia me se edin we de ede papa na nke ye nipa din anka meto ne bedin odofo yi ni nyina ne se entini bi san woto aso obesi wonantu ho no enu na moganya kwan eni afurusane ewo nipadua nim ana entini nim basa emantini no ubonse emu asisi emoje e wose fam no entimi mfam na da bia me ka se pipe ne se emfi ekohye pipe ni mu a afi ubia se de esi bane na de pressure ato pipe no eso se de esi flow no enu nti sa pepepe ne se untini na sebe se woto ase no se emu ebesi a na afi e de pressure abasa ntini na eda ho no so afi wutu na entu wutina se che kakra na wo sole na wutu ahwe wo be sore wo bonso wonan aye titiriti obi de wo se mensa aye titiriti untimi ntina ka mu nche untimi ntina fa ko nche ni nyina ne se mogya nya kwan eni afurisa ne wo se ntini nim wodofo so wo hu sunsan so bi yetise ya waduro eye ba ko pe eno ne wotwea heba pada na won saka bia fa numbers ne go screens ni so sesiye wo se media na eye siatica na men saka bi mesra mu divine hope heba center fo ekwan be na mefa so a menum wotwea na me so made me ho afri siatica yade hu ya be kire wo kwan a wo be fa so a wo be nom no orofo so wakwa kire won sam ya ka kire wo se ubipi no ekosoro ema wo yamo nhyehyɛw na da bia me kase se BP ebe wo bi so a to da bia obunso obi ni titimi dwane kakakaka adwuma ye ya ntebre no wonde wo ye ya sesi a wose mabere enu na me kase emema BP yade ate wo muso no omu na enche no omu twekora ne yire ekonsu abuei ne yire kobubuja abuei ne yire kwafuo ma abuei because abrantie nim se adwuma wontimi mo no wanhwa na akora ketewa bi wanyu oba wo suro nyame na oba na akɔbɔ ama no ba mei hwehwe wɔtwea heba pa da akiri kwan wo se media ne ye BP yade kwan be na mefa so a menum wɔtwea heba pa da no na magye me ho afiri BP yade no ye be kyerɛ wo kwan no pepepe na wudi so maya awurade tumi ni na ho odinti na wɔtwe miensa pepepepepe ubedi ho afiri sa BP yade a etete no de bia me se BP wo so a uwo eben probability so ubenya stroke no very high wan hwa ubon se a lead would work stroke na ya me ka se emma stroke no enka wonto wansa orofo hwehwe watwe heba pada akiri kwan ye nkire kwan a obefa so anom no na wonom a wade ho afiri ho orofo wodihye bi na enya stroke atofom hwehwe watwe heba pada yi box yi ehyem makomako 50 wode pe box makoma no na ye nkire kwan a obefa so anom no awurade tumi ni na ho odinti enu se box no nsa no ubon se de wontimi nsore no wasori agina brane a wone nam ensuo toto mo ahututuo ewo moso no moduro mo hia eyebotwea heba pada wodofo bi didi a ubon se sebe aduane to ne yema no wobobena aduane ntoma no wobobena ni nyina ne se doctor ka kire se ne yafunu mu ayekuro obi die ne boa no ewe no odidi aduane no ntimi digest ne gina ne bo wankope liver salt bi anu ma no wohuna mane obi die si na chikase woje no ho a enye wodofo yi se wo sayade na etete wa woduro wo hia ye wotwea heba pada wodi hwehwe bi won se ka wotwea heba pada yi bia ofre ye ne a numbers ne group screen emu miensa no emu bia wo befre no wo se media ne ya osa ekwan be na mefa so amenom no menya wotwea heba pada ni bi ye be kire wo kwan a wo befa so anom no na osa yade a etete wa na betena wo so ache no wo so wade ho afiri osa yade no osa yade bia yefun ubonse to da bia ubonse abranti ababawa maame wa ye kama all of a sudden ubonse oswate hwim unhu eye wo sayade ene etete wo sa hwehwe wotwe heba pada akiri kwan ne nkire wo kwan a wo befa so wo benom no na wade ho afiri hum obiso ko check ni sugar level no ya ka kire nse the sugar level no ekosoro enu nti maame yi ayam hyehye da wo so papai ayam hyehye da wo so unum so enche obonse komete ontentem odidi pan so sesi obonse kom esa de no odofo obidie no atena ne so ma obonse ne nase atatai na no no wonnam a obonse ne mpaboa kuratimi yito no hu se ne mpaboa afiri ne nase ato ni nyina ne se wonnam asade wotie asabi fufuo mu no odofo se yade we bi ete wo so a yade ya fun papa na de bia meka se ete wo so na wo ye bema enu a yede ma wo no ne ya ka kire se bema enu ye de ma wo beduru ba bia ma na je wo mema yo ato ho na no na meka kire se bema wonya mfie aduo wotwe enso ye beje mfie aduana na mfie aduasa na yade e beje wo bema ato ho de ema kwan hwehwe wotwe heba pa da akiri kwan wo se medie no ye se me sugar ne kosoro medie ne ye diabetes kwan be na mefa so a menum wotwe heba pa da no ye be kire wo kwan a wo befa so obenum wotwea heba pada no wate ho afiri yade bia etesa ho enye sa bema ebeduru ba bia ma na je mema yato na bema ne de bia de e kan se wote ase na wungu ya wonu dofo hia wampam a wantimi anto pakura no na nya 3000 ti bema hwehwe wotwea heba pada akiri kwan ye nkire kwan a obefa so a obenum no bema bi wura dwaye no obobena ne nyina ne se ne bema no de se ne nantem no atwea komafon aye ketekete wode na mpaibo ase we enya mpaibo ye se nye sunsum ade bia nko ade a woduru wo hia wotwea heba pada wo se media na afon atwea kom kwan be na memfa so a menum wotwea heba pada no ye be kire kwan a obefa so a obenum wotwea heba pada no na de atwea ko afon no ebe wura ba yirima na Europa na mo extra energy se bema na wukosine no otimi apem bema de me se woni obaji ehyiam wompem a wugina wiase mema nyina anim enti ye de asemaye na ma no hu ya omatwa yekuruse afi odofo yi uko da acha yesimedua sa bema jeso osore bedwonso odwonso ntentem odwonso so wotin kase bia kana yase wodwonso no chimansa na aba we bonka yese wodwonso twan wo ha obi eba ho wadura wo hia aye wotwea heba pada sempo wode na bam ye de rubber betum a prostrate no wadura wotwea heba pada hwehwe bi frey ye be kire wo kwanya wo befa so a obenum wotwea no na rubber na edem no awurade tumi nti ayi wotwea heba pada asoye amebabubo ni nyina obenya wotwea heba pada ibi ewo ho edwosofo no monko koto dano ho win half heba madam Linda ne ma no omu ho ubenya bebre atu ho Queen Bobone ewo Madina Race Junction ubenya bi ho House of Drug ewo Ashaman ubenya bi Dr. Clement ewo Brekum ubenya bi Alive Supermarket ewo Bechem ubenya bi ewo honom saa so na enkran hwa cycle baby Kessben FM wo ho no behind Vodafone office no benya bi Brayima ewo adum ha museum ho wo se Brayima wo hwehwe wo twa rubber stamp original one no ubenya bi ato ewo honom Jeff Heba ewo Menkasim ubenya bi ato Mumuni Awe Enterprise ewo wa PK Gombila ewo Tamale ubenya bi ato ewo ho afi ema na emuntie yenya mumu oba no se wo menses no entimi ema obai se fibroid ene develop ewo wo yafunum wadura wo hian wotwea heba pada mo mfa nsuo hye na benom hwehwe wotwea heba pada wo se medie no medi treat me menses ne ma medie no fibroid ekwan be na mefa so amenom no ye be kire okwan a obefa so a obenom no odofo be ma mo banka agye ewo mpam je numbers no na efre yesisi 0591 56 55 57 0591 56 55 57 0551 22 82 81 0551 22 82 81 the chat one say WhatsApp line 0550 63 90 37 0550 63 90 37 Ochia heba pada yesi ejane shewa wa ena obeba
okay
Sergio
Alex yebedase ene anopei na Ochia heba enso nkrato ena omode abre yen no adumra ese yehwe stories no emu kakra Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 minim adekunti a waji Ochia heba no ewo kwan so no all right okay Drew na wa no se o kafonia ana enya warefo Drew okay na yedi Drew de na how and wa George ya no enema bibre how esa yare bibre okay yeah okay yenhwem kakra emfa emam foreign stories no Tony Montana edi egu ho no yenhwem kakra de emam messages no enso enche meyi kakra de free ho Kessben television Kessben 3.3 pamcho mo amhwe live DSTV channel near 364 Go TV channel near 121 emraso Andy ye be fahin kane yeah
Madrid or match in there
yes
the La Liga and start over the weekend
yeah
and then on ball transfers no Crystal Palace for some person keep Eze and name Maguire guys don't so heard the Kekakona especially he's likely to leave inti you ever heard Tottenham Hotspur team no Eze Kokanwa you know I said the team
yeah
Newcastle United almost say omuni Isaac nko so omo anya strikers you no one na wu inti obeti me idea obia they will still keep him Rashmi Holland what is the latest on him David Simmons for Chelsea deal no at say look my deal no say the city you know winning cement it be my Premier League team for the week you better see between discuss players are no deserve a mention or my team and then players are at least on team bear their performance
okay all right and yensa se fi Madrid Madrid Osasuna 7 p.m. yenhwem kakra
you know you who do obi abetimi dia mai the first game obi boy season no you Barcelona against Mallorca you Atletico Madrid boy and this is the new Xavi Alonso team of Real Madrid omo airbo their favorite Estadio Santiago Bernabéu de España against Osasuna obie hwade ba ko obie behwe how Xavi Alonso be set it up. Is he going to play his typical 3-5-2 or obebo the 4-4-2 or obeko the 4-3-3 or by Real Madrid no these are the systems I will try say obetimi abo just to favor certain players ohun say omo na the protagonist of the system and beba system letimi aye adwuma and all try and what watching the game ni nyina ni model no is centered around certain players or the preseason only Chouameni whether at the heart of the central midfield or so but three back no be middle of the trade obejina middle Ada Gule the new redondo of the side the transitor the player to control and conduct the midfield and then Kylian Mbappe these are the three protagonists of the Xavi Alonso system na oba bebono omo bema system na execute on the field of play no these three guys are working around them throughout the preseason no you know so for Osasuna team na team na last season no omo ha adwen na omo na Alessio Sessi omo beba Santiago Bernabéu bow the likes of Anti Budeme Oka Leandro Catena Oka Lucas Toro Oka Kiki Bajai those are the guys Oka Moi Gomez those are the guys omo ba be pim Bernabéu amane matimi akoyi amomo but you So share the pressure, the demand, the expectation of the Madrid team. And Tony was talking about Vini contract issue, Kylian Mbappe brilliant performance in the last preseason game on Boya. Not just a Madrid, you're poised for action. On you ready say, Sebasa share 3 deal, Nasa League the Barbe started. Now also Barbe ball first match at your favorite home grounds there. Madrid expects to say beating winning. And Javi Alonso benya issues going forward because said you a better and son and a plan. And near more person execute on the field of play let me work. The work also on is to make sure say Antibude me last season or you're one of the top scorers in the Spanish La Liga. On only player I also playing out so person team new Sasuna bo now team Bobonia. Or more those guys are me a best stubborn to say yeah Maka within their team. But Budime has been the face of their team and team never function up front. The final delivery never connect on in a game no dinner so. Inti backline of Den Heisen, Adam Militao, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Alvaro Carreras, almost Trent, any Alvaro Carreras, Den Heisen, and Subenya, Omo Debi in the La Liga. It is a Neosha Madrid backline on best starting. 3 out of them, almost first time, Omo de Bebo, a Real Madrid game in the Spanish La Liga, no ANE. Inti ESA, Genoa, Emma, a check a crown, son, or meeting me at home, who I say, I'm meeting me abo. Militao only one player obeying them because he say almost central defensive pair no so competition about Militao, Rudiger and then Asensio. Who are 1 year who be a lose spot because Jen Heisen or shed the Javi Alonso na Wamiati assessor he's a starter. Alvaro Carreras any competition be from Fran Garcia and then Danny Carvajal or Mubeni Kakra. So they obey fully fit to be part of the plan. And these are the guys Mube who do for no Eddie Real Madrid at the back line. But said you Osasuna a team or open up into no more bar. Now ultimate baller open. And Vini has a very good record against Osasuna. I'm tapping Real Madrid, says Joe. I'm going to win this particular game.
All right.
Now, so bar transfers. Said your transfers no okay, you start league in this year. Na transfers and yet debt. Said ye, yen start league now be a push for a players. So Alexander Isaka. Liverpool for now relax it because Omo is a boy na pushi. Now be pushi to certain level. Omo betia say pam no twa no nkomo ayedi. Ene ntokwa ayede omo kunyina na fidi munya amane nko. Eno ni position na Liverpool for atake. Nti wonti omo nka say Isaac pushi so obeko Liverpool, ba wonti Liverpool for nka. Newcastle United nso nya omo de so suspended no. Their reason is simple. Still omo marketing mu hwehwem. Omunyanya number 9. Now we the last game Omo boy against Aston Villa. Said you no more strike and come win this match. But Anthony Gordon the co-lead line no. To Omo boy Harvey Barnes on the left, Anthony Langa on the right, and Omo boy Anthony Gordon as a false 9. It was a game ni bia as the Consa and Tara Mills Omo boy as 2 center backs for Aston Villa. Omo to Omo nya pressure bia. Say no bia do be put that pressure on them. Into share time as the course I could a red card no because no money striker biano the back line for Aston Villa no fa omudi it is a do Newcastle for na market no more per striker omunyanya bi say kukuro straight away omubejai ama Isaka ko but I'm surprised Newcastle are not looking up to say Rasmus Hojlund when Timmy and Mickey or Manchester United on a high volume scorer but say do so per striker at least obi o Premier League experience there. I think so the 45 or 50 for Rasmus Hojlund for your team. I don't think say bad. Or the Anthony Gordon Bobona idea or the Rasmus Hojlund Bona. So I'm surprised Newcastle United for their set of a striker opinion and among consider a brand here friend Rasmus Hojlund.
Hojlund are prepared to go to Newcastle.
United for a moment aware so on team no fanning common. Sunday game no more against
boy Nankasa.
Me Chilima Bisi.
Okay.
Already Manchester United coach na manaya we say the number 9 ho afi no Benjamin Sesko. Eti no ye number 9, number 1. Number 2. Man United are offered to several teams. Inter Milan buy, AC Milan buy, Juve buy. Onye na adwese okọ. The reason is say ono de otena no fight for the position. Good. Said you man you game omo born weekend against Arsenal. Squad ne buy na coach na yina free. Eti ono ane de na adwese obekọ. But the team no ye no kire say omo hia no team nim.
Obeko.
Yeah.
Oni baby, oni bench, see bench, oni seat to 2 seasons. The obey my and only fight be a fight.
When the payment is doesn't say position where
only baby at home. Say scanning to on the
but Tima all calling us.
I know Pems and Napoli for show interest.
Yes.
Because of a Lukaku situation. It looks like now we're headed towards AC Milan. And Napoli, Antonio Conte wants to be there. And I'm told, Mark Tomini is also trying to get him to Napoli. Obako.
Okay.
Okay. It is Sergio. On one of the only another so but the teams want him out. And the bad news for him is that born now new players never born on Anona. Sergio. Oh, what a giant Abadia say. My United player be or attacker. Said you onion 2 team no better na bench bia na no ball to he bia on wa between hofo me sure say Ghana to tie no hwe baller mbuo mo ni ku na be ball na ano na ne kasa de obetwa so nti I'm saying that Newcastle should be looking at Rasmus Hojlund because if you look at the marketer striker be na okofo Premier League no ya sha say obi ceiling the strikers into who are the potential guys that you are going for. Unfortunately for Newcastle United, they will be playing the Champions League. Into a month, mean for average squad be Ankonkoram. But let's see, that is the situation of Alexander Isak. Now, who share Crystal Palace 2 players, Maguire and then Ebereche Eze. Eze dia said you on only deal na konenim pa. Na okonenima or Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal free race in him because Arsenal situation here. Just almost ton and son almost waiting yen bi. Na obi anko almost oba beton player. Inti amon bo dia na ba be yete. Inti Eze dia no likely to land ewo Tottenham Hotspur instead of Arsenal. Now team are afraid of Crystal Palace ewo Europa League qualifies ewo on Thursday. Na no I'm saying come person only 2 guys ni bo wie. Ofa go in so a Liverpool were not happy with how Ibrahim Konate and Van Dijk born and no born. So you I feel Premier League in a better thing. So here the first games will be a boy na. Obi am fan ho grosso. Apart from Tottenham Hotspur, Omone Burnley, my fan say yeah for no. Liverpool struggled, Chelsea struggled. Man United with all their play, they couldn't win. Arsenal obi anim say come very good midfield. Omo be dominate team FM Man United no. You know they stay back. Manchester City are resounding victory in the first game against Wolverhampton. And you need a very good squad, an expansive one indeed, for you to compete. And Liverpool for happy with how those 2 guys defended, Konate and Van Dijk. And looking at Gueye and Osadio, say crowded the 3 back line of Crystal Palace, no support the left side of the defense. And the only baby centrally, baby ultimately born kama. Into almost say a national team material, a starter for the 3 Lions, who say Nyane Babe Kanwa, Konate into Aka Krebina or Kwa, General Ebepua, into Maguire, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, a brand Kennedy or Pesoko, but Crystal Palace want to keep him. So also the Eze so Pesoko Tottenham Hotspur. And you look at the Tottenham Hotspur team on paper plus a year Eze in the team. Not just almost team in Sejo, almost two baby. Because offer Vicario, offer Pedro Porro, offer the Spence alongside Destiny Odogi, Oka Mickey Van der Ven, Christian Romero, Midfield, say Bissouma Kromu Jam Bissouma Quine. And I think Bissouma is another quality midfielder. I'm surprised the teams are not chasing him. Bissouma nye Bentancur will bend the last game. Omu wo Papi Matassa. Sadio na Eza Beka on Kudus Mohamed, Brent Johnson, solid Tottenham Hotspur team. Into Thomas Frank, Subenya options. In attack, they have Richarlison, they have Dominic Solanke, they have Matthias Tel. Tomo baby, and I think the Eze inclusion comes in with a different profile. They are missing the services. James Madison profile no money bium. Player unyan to boise drop a ball, not say the ball in left right center or dribble at the right time, or position himself at the right time, he shoot at the right time, he's played the back line at the right time, and general intelligence in the final thing. Okay. Omo say Eze in a bit me this Edgeman at the Amomo. Now you can Hojlund and then Napoli.
Hojlund has 7 no Kofi Eddie way free and cry Abba. Also has Andy Kemp considered Hojlund's wages before suggesting him to Newcastle. Maybe his wages don't match his goal returns. So Newcastle won't waste £50 million to sign Hojlund. what do you say?
You know,
yeah,
transfer market na yeah kono. Enye umode bonu usika, enye goals ni usika na eko. Pedro, João Pedro scored 10 goals for Brighton. He scored 5 penalties, 5 from open play. Chelsea decided to 50 million. It is about the selling club and the situation at hand.
Wages,
maybe wages, because currently United is looking for less than 40 million pounds for Højlund. Utie proposal Omudima AC Milan now. AC Milan is supposed to pay about $5 million as loan fee. Now say omotoa omotua $40 million. In just say all the pounds cry, you are talking about maybe something around 30 million pounds sterling. But the Bema it be a Newcastle since Kasem no more ready a beya kwadana sika original. Newcastle and no more be here, but still home players, you know. How many of them they are above 100,000 now 150,000 into things say
a week.
Bruno Gamera said more than 100,000. Yeah, Alexander Isak 120,000 pounds.
So how many of them is 150?
No, you know,
Højlund uncle below 150. Now if I say 200 grand.
Højlund, you know,
or saying man,
no, I've not checked his salary.
Is it below 100?
No, only below 100. But Holland
that's what moves so some got this
Holland, you know, the other TV Zoom 120, no 120.
The other TV Zoom 120.
Well, you know 120. A bob and abo. You know, we bob and abo. So check it.
And the girls had the calculation. They said the other TV Zoom 120.
Let me analyze it. We bought Ben abo.
Doc, who check my mirror?
You know, the other TV. Rasmus Holland bought Ben abo. The major highlight in football today. Onishe, he is not a player with rich profile. He never scored double figures for Atlanta. Obama United said, "Yo, he played about 30 matches, scored 4 goals in the league last season. He's an average player." We are saying now,
but may pay the wages.
No, I agree. But you know, I'm saying that any more day money wages in there.
Where your players be brave, baby, the homogeneous, a difficult some better so. Some performance no cost no cry a very difficult some better.
That's true, especially for the big clubs.
Yeah,
especially for the big clubs. And I think Chelsea and Man United and that same problem. Sterling let you where you know money into some better peso. Jadon Sancho, £180,000 for Chelsea. He says no. I said yo, Sancho Motibo and
Holland is on 128.
Okay.
128. Okay. Until also the name of Newcastle, I'll be a problem.
Yeah.
Because Minya shows in Newcastle, Honum could be 130.
Yes.
No, beyond 130.
So what I say. Now Højlund, ne performance no, and super behind on the come out. So they won't pay more than 120.
And then you show Napoli will pay. Napoli will even pay 100 to this guy. So England will pay more.
Okay.
You know.
So I read this over to there.
Even if you decide not to reduce the salary, England will pay more. Italy will not pay that.
Okay.
You know, Italy omuntu says can from na players na omo didi ska or England baby no nko Italy omo kwaje say ubeti usika so because say do dey hwe player England for pay player hwe bo no Donnarumma the moment out say PSG AJ Mama Man City aba ho I move am from 26 and 40 inti I'm looking at Napoli and then Newcastle United, those teams who will be eligible to pay and pay well. And I think English clubs in terms of payment, you know, they'll be willing to pay more. Well, it was a suggestion, and I may suggest it to a Newcastle United say striker be na oko for. And if you look at the system, say you are starting league, you know, Obie you soon a player. One Visa almost no. Visa is a very good player. But if you clearly need a number 9 for your team, I don't think Visa with the real deal. Now, Sejo, okay, no problem. The last one, me hear Lukman. Lukman has 7 years, Sejo. Player in the last 2 seasons, why elevating the game to that level. Now, team my friend Atlanta say 45 million euros. Omunyai no money because Sejo, Scalisa. And I'm asking myself, you just 50. Any sika in Atlanta pay. And the Inter they will offer 45. Said you, Lukman say English club in April Lukman they will pay more than 70.
And the Amzemenya from the official source, rather £85,000.
Rasmus. No, Holland they say asem na aba. Enkomo na when Runu kan ni bi na amba. Na man you per striker say ni Holland. This is the way there. Enye bia. All right. Enti look ma asem ni ye me yasajo. An African player while elevating the game to the elite level. Say go move to a grade A team. Nke no ano. But Atlanta look at Pekensi mo say that. But now England, training, you know, he's back in Italy. I was saying about study training. So sample Atlanta be as a joke. And come on, Pepe Javi Simons with the Nanka fan na babeto. And no one can what ya. When you look our left side as a joke, can you Javi Simon ne guidance mokra. But the English club will not go for him. It's just sad. So Atlanta be what you know, Bemia. When it's almost Rodrigo Munez to replace him. Now come Jana Monaco. But as it stands now, you see BBP Morata say deal there off and now they say Inter Benimo. It's sad. Good player that deserve a grade 18, but unfortunately issues are Bama Dina and Timian go through.
No striker in Chelsea at the moment can get Nicholas Jackson's numbers. He's just quiet because he knows what he's done. Remember Fernando Torres and Didier Drogba. None of the strikers will flourish. I know what my black people can do. Dr. Henry Kessler. And anyway, and so Abre and Anope. Newcastle has to go to Atletico Madrid for their second striker, Soloth. He's a top striker who is not happy sitting at the bench at Atletico Madrid. I'm surprised Newcastle haven't noticed him. The Kofidi Abba and so I don't know. My uncle the next one, also the free he and a buy. I'm Kojoli from Akoti. Kojoli. Is it Akoti or Akachi? I still don't know why Newcastle isn't considering Moise Keane. I think he'll be a better fit for the Premier League, looking at his physical attributes, and I think he will improve with his finishing than Rasmus Højlund. The Kojoli, the free Akoti, and so Abraham, and then Anope. And I try Aguno. Aaron Yankumasi Ahinkro or say Liverpool should look beyond Isaac because Newcastle is reluctant to sell. Kumasi Santiago is training massively for the top four. We'll dismantle how to folk again. Aaron Yankumasi Ahinkro and Apejawe and so they are Breye. Mamfa we enter tournament called Dr. Franco Naro. Good morning, sir. I wish Osasuna all the best in today's match, even though it will be very difficult. They should make sure the match ends in a draw for we, the Barca fans. Dr. Moses Agawina Manya, senior lecturer at the Montfort University, Leicester, UK. Dr. Franco Naro.
General, and then officially, Papa, a friend Chabi Alonso, all started life at Benabao. After say Paris Saint-Germain, it no 4-0 award the Club World Cup and or catch Ubia including the boys in his season by connection a fade number starting new season. He's one guy people feel that is so extraordinary when it comes to the understanding of the game. Now you have trainer Chabi Alonso ni baby of fire, it be Albert managers and in a during GD is he's extremely intelligent. Interestingly, Ubakaso is one of the few guys that Omunya the unique opportunity to work with elite coaches. I be a Western BBF free mono. So you have chance to work under Javier Clemente, Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, and Carlo Ancelotti. Rafa Benitez. General, one person who why Juma under Javier Clemente, Rafa Benitez, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, Carlo Ancelotti. In modern football, these are the la creme de la creme. At Leverkusen or Yawamwadea Sronko, and interestingly, I don't know about 3-back, but at Real Madrid, that's what dumping a 3-back now. Or CT, the template, I'll bet 4-3-3 now. On Peso Obesisan Yema Bibri, or Real Madrid. Now Andy can't the back four no Madrid because I struggle with this back four thing. For some 3 seasons, Madrid has been inconsistent with their back four, usually due to injuries. And now correct the back four now. Of course, Obien himself Ipra Eddie Benjamin Mendy inya other players in the prepare. So now you are going to see Alvaro Carreras. Alvaro Carreras, a former Man United Academy boy from Benfica, and now he's going to get his debut. Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool also coming into the La Liga, also by the debut. Then Obeka about Dean Huijsen from Bournemouth, also by the debut. So back for no, a Kamia said different set of players and about Abinya Honum. I think saying in Finfio there only problem. A familiar faces na Vavadi Chouameni and then Ada Gula. Now anymore in the absence of Jude Bellingham, you are expecting say Brahim Diaz, Ebeba Beka, Obiti say Mbappe and Vini Jr. I think say at Bernabeu against Osasuna, there wouldn't be any excuse for Real Madrid, especially when Barcelona are starting a title defense, on a very bright note. Madrid should carry the 3 points. You know, Abrantia now Okoye Semenyo Sansem no. After the police for the Hunsem be Braba Betuga. Na sani yehwe ni TV so no sebe oyubia o tifrel chemu wanya mfie maku aduanan enson oni yire eniba eni onene maame enete ewo eye social community houses ni bi ye kan community houses wo UK na normally houses are subsidized abani tua bi oni biefo enetim nti wo hwɛ saa branti ya na kyerɛ obi at 47 or that's no maame ete efia abai tua sika ni bi de ma omu na sebe o saa te hwechim two teams enko you be on share dem ni bi nkyere so broso e no koye semenyo saa nsami already Liverpool eye police no akyerɛ sɛ enya de sɛ omo de niema bi di agro. And interestingly this semenyo's racial abuse enya so much attention from everywhere in the world. And I think some level of seriousness is being attached to racism, no? And I'm so happy for it. In fact, fans in won't be crying. Ye ne the police force sa branti we sebi sa nyambra sem na nei aposi for asonimu na ehonsam eno we no the free one ma England for na sha say do manuasi Victor Yukares so yeah almost say mfa Ferdinand say Man United for 80 years eno man kwa ankofa na branti no Premier League no de keka ko
early days
yet bit my flop. It's early days yet. It's early days yet. You see, game now, Arsenal, any Man United boy, several strikers who fail to deliver. Because born and Casano, Arsenal for no man for United 18
yeah.
For Arsenal against Man United, you know what I'm saying? Arsenal caught 22 games against the top 6 teams in England. I'll be to mention. So in recent times, under Mikel Arteta, Arsenal nim big teams in the ball. So, so we got 22 games against Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Man City, Tottenham Hotspur. Obian to mention 22 games. Emu 9 and a draw. They can a win for Mikel Arteta and his boys. So ahead of this game, everybody felt that Arsenal, of course, were the favorite. But game there, of course, Arsenal for only defending more. It is a number 9 no Hunuswa. And the trend of the game. For Man United getting 61% against Arsenal is unusual. With some 22 shots. 80 early days yet. And Krofonya Butrema Hoyland. Ono Ankasani carrier since he left England. Of course, Sporting, there has never been a game where he never had a shot. But for the first time in his game, he didn't get a single shot. This is the player who has 97 goals in 102 games. He's a prolific scorer. Don't tell me the Portuguese league in our form. He scored games against big teams in the Champions League. So I still believe that Gyökeres is a good player. Omunya Butremano Ebefa. General, my final pick. Man United bomb players in the home common. Yes, Romo. Omunko. Jadon Sancho is no need, 250,000. Why the bet you say scan we are more Brad Sancho? Or so on this scan so. Into a person or scan.
Yeah.
Because we share more for now, but can say Chelsea the end and then best. Me sure say country we are Kebianka United subsidized kakra kramano. Chelsea offered £150,000 a week.
No way.
Was in no way. Or 250. And it is a come maka de bano. A Roma for the 80. Omse umako
Italian club there.
Also according to £100,000 a week. Juve say £100,000 a week no de mano. Besiktas money them. Nobody is going even up to 120. Yeah. Chelsea the man was one preno. Team no so so kan unya bi mo mema bekrum. What you say? Unya ni buemu ni Sancho bebo hire. Em say obetene fie no agigi skana. This are there. The year call.
All right. And also go against mo.
Say it's kasem. Hey nanka. Me dru ba bia madwem say United and team asking price no so. Say even 10 million offer this why a bad business. Okay. Free wage bill no so. Nenya sika fa yi wodwuma because these guys will just Reganachu. What did you do with the number? You would the up till now, nobody is coming for him. Holland, it looks like at least baby, I could loan.
Lukaku Prano. I'm at Napoli exploring an option of getting a striker. So I think there no better me possible.
Okay.
Anthony, so
you're Newcastle quickly be ensure more salaries no. 2025 and 26. Bruno Gomes £160,000 a week.
I see.
Wow. And Sana Yaba Anthony Gordon 150,000. Joelinton over 150,000. Alexander Isak 120,000. Kieran Trippier over 120,000. Sandro Tonali 120,000. Mataget over 100,000. Sven Botman, 90,000. Joe Willock, 80,000. And offense, Harvey Barnes, 80,000.
Not just the highest near 150.
Yes, this is almost
Anthony Gordon.
No, 160. 160. Bruno Gomes 160.
The reasons in any.
Yeah.
Bruno was supposed to leave. Omama nanko. And almost the captain, Samano. The Momutu is sick. Ophelia Oban. The reason Bruno Diana cost rini. Anthony Gordon, sorry, Anthony Gordon, Chelsea was after him. Tottenham was after him. Intina teams be breaches, you know. And then more that now, more says can we man. Joe Layton, I think upon all the players out there, it's also renew the contract. Moving from a fail to deliver as number 9 or bar central midfield or renew the contract. Isaac is can you free Sociedad they ban straight into an neighbor straight and who be set Trippier. Pick player, English national team material, semi-final of the World Cup. No co ATM. Ko fa ne buy. So no sika ne be cost. Ti dey am wage bill no. Bruno Mako money ma che Isaac na matimi achichiri.
Okay. Into Hoyland. Obe Shahin was
Hoyland. Hoyland. You know Hoyland 80 to 100 who.
Okay.
Hoyland.
Manchester United lost to Arsenal, but I was much more satisfied with the way United played yesterday. Let Arsenal supporters understand that the league is between City and Liverpool. Arsenal is not a league contenders. Watching you live from EcoBank, Cameroon. Wow. Fred, EcoBank, Cameroon.
I heard you from this angle.
Yeah.
Arsenal and Man United born. And Uncle Arsenal Freeman as history.
History.
Because Uncle underrated Man United, sir, but born United born no. Umitma teams be brave. Until for Arsenal to survive and get 3 points, I think they did well.
Yes.
And it's a sign of a team that is team of mini business. Uncle for any that 1-0 Arsenal, you know. We share born United boy and still Arsenal losing, not far 3 points now. If you want to look at it from the positive perspective, it's a championship. Arsenal, they are performance. So I call Old Trafford. Yeah, bona. So still, the goalkeeper and the defenders defending so well side that. But Anthony net to win or the 3 points. I'm on for say Nunti Arsenal to win the league.
Well,
the only way the only way obey Arsenal from your history. And that's Arsenal team on paper. baby atua wo de also nam to was I so on team na
history ni nye
eno
and the mark of a good team say even on a bad day they still find way to get the result
omo record
performance Arsenal
ama moe ha Arsenal
against Manchester City last season at Etihad omo bought 10 against 11 omo bought draw
yes
e be share Man City 4-1
yes
but still I we did well into no problem we did well
record ninye
why emphatic
ninye emphatic say Nairo ametra ha some time ago and do nyame nyina match balls ni nyansa simple na na abodu baby Arsenal
ani abodu baby
that's near City odini bi bia so Arsenal
was still because of their history
history ninye ndi wo call machi anu akọ so enye yi
mama dream say o ma ben ho
afuri o ma
afisa na mimi hu no
o sha sente wo
o say tira me do what to first
for na dem to first
the top 5 no na dem to first
okay all right
me who say social media nkofo na me engage me say me of all people and no better when you confidence in us
mama on say si for mo
you know for this season I trust Ateta has garnered sufficient experience.
All right, this is Francis from Tema. Tell Andy Kem that Højlund scored 5 goals in the Champions League in his first season at Manchester United, making him the highest scorer for United. He's also scored 6 goals in the Europa League for United, making him the highest scorer again for United. He has scored 11 goals in Europe in 15 matches. Isn't this a good striker? Francis Tema in the Ebuza Assassin.
Francis, what fight, man? Why you doing in Europe? League na yeka was no my how many goals.
Okay. Umama na mo kakram right. Na yameto so mfa amanfo. Awo. Say Yokoba.
Yeah, Yokoba ye be chan tournament na ekoso. Home advantage na count say you. Co-host no bia top on the group. Obia Kenya, Uganda, and of course Tanzania. So say you cover me him. And of course Sunderland explore an option of whether getting Abdul Fattah Wissaku be possible. Say you. Omo he say a bit me up possible before say the transfer window of someone be ended. And of course other transfers. So say you cover me him.
Na training na enso mu kakra e de amamo. How will Andy rate between Estavo and Mo Kudus in their first appearance? Nana mankani the way through Wanchi and Ebrey and Anopay. Nana mankani me you dear no every ho. Shiftman, Minsaka message from Atonsu. Do as much as Arsenal got all the 3 points. Manchester United was at the better side, and United has some very good attacking side to beat any team in the EPL. I wish my Arsenal all the best. Anyway, Gunners, we shall get there. Shiftman, anyway, Ifri Atonsu and Ebreye and Anopay. It's too early to criticize the players and the teams. Shaibu, yanya message no Ifri Boku. Ya chia Boku for Enina. Musa Ikadi and second message warmest greetings. Newcastle knew Isaac wanted to leave since last season, but still went ahead and sold Wilson. Now they are stuck. Needing 2 strikers before they can even think about letting him go. And currently, they still have signed none. Feels like they are wasting my team's time. Okay, we should just walk away. This deal isn't happening. This is summer, maybe January. Musa Ikadi. Yaka also message. Me call pim sign. Na eti say
nyame adom Sergio
ele nakopon asepa boy nkomo de na de bria no pay
wa Sergio ye de apomde ho nkomo any free Pimsan company limited e de bre ahwefo ne etifo ni na ena no pay ye de nchia kase free Pimsan company limited e de bre bibiara o share Kessben TV na oti Kessben FM ena no pay na ye ba say dia e ye drum yenu ne ba bedi ho nkomo e ye Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and the capsules again and afi pre-care precursor powder ho nkomo and no ba bedi ena no pay na empanyumfo se apomuden e ye bibia untimi nye bibia wa bra be yi apomuden e de afri ho na empanyumfo kro isua ya isi suai e yi yare na mse yare ho yi e ye ya enu ntina na no pay ye no wahia ye number no wo TV no so momode ya sa obefa na afi wafra e doctor doctors na omo ye aduro no na woni omo di nkomo ena no pay nti ofra na wabamodin akyerɛkyerɛ sɛ de yare no esi etie sanse mpanyufo sɛ ofra yare a onya ano aduro nti ofra abamodin number no wa wo hwɛ TV ne de ene da wo TV screens ne so no na mmom no wa wo tie radio no bobo number no fa go phone so ukuta pen afa tro na afei na ma bibia so enye kama bibia na bibia so nam no ubetimi so a record na tire no abamodin afre numbers no na ne mpanyufo atwetwe nkomo ye numbers no 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 and 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 Pimson Company Limited your numbers me no wudin komo ebrete o bi afa Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and the capsules a drona agye ne ho nte ha agye ne ho mena e wa bonten so se agan no ene ho komo ne na no pay me ne o ad ebrete wa bi mo na ye ka agan bibidro krogen ye de oba de nu tan no buna hahama no ene yakeka bomo titidudo na ene ne no ye de gu bottles mo kama under a hygienic medical condition ne de gu bottle mo kama se bomodin se obenum bi na entimi emmoa na ema bibia nso nkọ kama edro no adwuma ewo wuntini nompe na afa moja ni mo me ne wo kasa na no pay sede awo no weda na ye nti no ama hututuo aba be gina nipa bebre so omo rheumatism sasabro no so omo ho kire omo ye pa eram se sede weda no anu si enyu ne dua na jo ahomache obosem na nipa ne hututu no ne ade bomodin se onsa beka Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules ni bi eno ne adro anei onsa kan betimi aboa agiwa kaginamu ayi honam ya ayi ahotutuo biara nso e de afi wo so utie me na se ye honam ya na me pacho aba besoa wo so utie me na ode no akwakoye sasabro a bomodin se wonsa beka aduro bi na me se season ya e wo mu wada no enyema obi a me pacho wo ahotutuo enyema obi a wo romanticism sasabro ti bomodin se wonsa beka aduro ni bi na me se aduro no nua no nuro ene vitamins ni minerals e won aduro ni no enya asem keto bibi ti se endorphins a eyi yawo e de free ni paduanim nti kuta wo betimi agogo ana betimi aseche se endorphins e be yi endorphins dwumadie e de akyerɛw endorphins ase aduro mu ma be neurotransmitters no e produce endorphins a hye aduro mu ma bi nti obi a wo honam ya honam ba bi tutu eye onsa ene tutu ukotodwe anase honam ba bia mamare se onsa beka aduro no unya mesha no na unya capsules na me ba cho ya ka cho se oba Pimson Company Limited a yemfa nsuo ene nom ye topaye no na mom ye di aduro ene no maduro enam se ye aduro a eye nsuo afamu eno na wode nom topaye no o kanimie no bom na wo no ma eyi ya wo biara ni padua no mu de afiri ho de amawo meka se bia wo so de na kwakoye wo chibramo kase no ene ye wo ya pa momode se onsa beka agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules eno ni aduro eyi sa chibramo kase spinal cord pain no me pa cho eyi e de afiri ho enso de amawo wo obi a wo chibramo kase no aye wo ya che me pacho atete wache pa wonu munuro nyina na senko yi wako hospital ya yewo labs ni ade nyina na senko ya koto Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture and then the capsules ni bi nanom ebeyi sa ya woni na de afiri ho enso de ama ho nso atimi ato bomode se onsa beka duro ni bi do wi a no wa friend numbers e wa duro no ho and a number wo TV si no doctors no wa botre ye be chechre kwan be fa so abenom ebeyi sa atwibramo ka se spinal cord pain ni na ebeyi ni na de afiri ho ade ama ho nso ho enso atimi ato afi utie me onso de na kwakoye usisi obu ani sisi ya ne ya obisa ne se papa ma me ho te se wasi oh misisi ya ya enam se wonum nuom aye de eso ye bia sisie no enkonti ama wagye atum se sisie no de ene na ba betena me pacho unyanya agan ene adura agye the best waist pain drug of the year for 3 consecutive years in fie ba ko miensa ena adura agye abasobo de se wo pa adura etimi yi ya wo edi fini paduanim pa eno ne Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ye bono mrane se agan unya nsuo no nya topaye na wo di nsuo no na enom topaye no ye ho ye de aduro na no maduro ebe carbon ebe yi sisi yare bia se sisi mu amaman koko na ye obibi biara wo sisi ni ma ama wo sisi ni ya oya me ne wo ka se obi sisi achia obi o ha otena se ma me nom no mo central market ne ade no otena se agi se obi so ni mu ma ne tena se o sori nso agi se obi so ni mu ma ne sori utie me na wo maami bi sa wo papa bi sa na o complaining ni sisi drivers for na mo long journey otena car ni stie na chi be 8 hours 10 hours ube hia Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture because bema de so sisi ya oya wan hwe ya abekwa kwa kan de na kan de no so de ane je se ema o mema sam na conformity bema bia wutie yai mo amotena se che mo amoye offices adwuma me pa cho mo amoye mason for adwuma dimbrefo bia wo ya ama sisi yare aba betena so no eduro no eye agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules eno na onum one bottle kura wie obo se na osisi na ekọ na afei no watimi agina wo na so na ma bibia so etimi akokama enam so omo nom no ene the reviews na dansidie no day in and day out omo de eba ti bomode se onsa beka bia sisi yare nko ade a udie no eye agan me pa cho udie eye sciatic nerves ebia wo sciatic nerve no ene mu twetwon sciatica bomode se onsa beka aduro ni bi eno ne adura ebetimi aboawo because ebeyiyi sa wo sciatic nerves no intini ni mu ade biara se ye srade ade biara me pacho aba besisi wo sciatic nerves mu ama moja ni intimi comment wo sciatic nerve ni mu twetwon eye untini efiri wo to ase ekọ wo namro mu ara wo nankokomu no emu twetwon a wo ye ho hia enye yi no ebeyi sa ne omani na ade efiri ho enam se aduro no ekuta me pacho nitric oxide eboa yi intinim de enti aduro no etimi ye adwuma ne se on se o ba be chichiri nkatia na be chichiri sugar udi ka posa rubber na wo hum na mframa no che se ekwan ba bedam se de be ya ade bia pese odi gum no atimi akom sa na nitric oxide no so na dwuma ye no bomodi rentininim eyi nyoma bia a block intininim ema moja no entimi enko na ma na netimi yifi ho enti okoto Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules a kaisha no so se nua ni nura ye fre the nitric oxide ekwakọ yi intininim ma da ho no ebi ewomu anu nti na ese okoto na etimi yi intininim ma bibia so timi kokama na ekokama de ma utie mi odi ene ekoko okọ sebi ejanan a na moja edi akire obi wa ne de no so sebi afifi ne to kwan no nti ama sebi de bia oblidi de bia no de moja nkoa na sabi okojane na efri na jana mu eba bomani so bakakoto aduro ni bi say internal hemorrhoid and I say internal external hemorrhoid no ni na no Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture agan na mixture ne capsules no e na wokọ akoto eno e na betimi adi wakagina mu ayi sa akoko no de afri ho de am me pacho onso de no akwakọ erectile prolapse a dodo na aka ne kokobo obi sabi okojane na ya na ne kokobo no ayi apie na moja enam ho ta me pacho enei no Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules eyi sa kokobo ne de afiri ho momade so bakakoto aduro ni bi to nsuo na totopaye friend numbers egu aduro no ho no na fe doctors ne nchiro kan befa so abenom no ebretiawa bim kokobo a ukọ private na akọja na eyi pie no ebe ni na afiri ho ma ho so ho atimi atọ na ma bibia nso atimi aye kama oba bi ehwe ye be ma bi utie wife anase wakodo nkua ne te ne nsabuo no ensisi so aminoria dysmenorrhea ene ha no ono no enne eba echena emma etimi ba 3-4 days dia kana emma biem me pacho kaine hye no so se moja na aka na ntimi amma no boaboa no nyoma bebre ne betimi dia ba onse na nsen ase untimi mu nsaye no wafu no asase eye kese kakra onse emma nyoma enkoye emfama bomode se onsa beka agan Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules eno ne adura ne no me pacho onsa ka bia betimi aboa ntu ye bema na wutie na wi anano pe ya bomode se beka kotobi afi odi akakoma oyire ana wakodo nkua na ne nete no ebeboa ama ne nsabuo no nyoma ni na akoso wano e de ama no afi obi ho ne de na akoye ni Daniel obu ni nsa obetiamu ama ne fipamfo ene omo ni omo ye adwuma ni na te se akohia mansa ne bosom ya so obu okro obu ni nsa enam excruciating pains eya wa no odin a okomu nti no otimi sra kwan be 1 week no de atena fie bomade nsa onsa beka adro ibunya adro we bia ebeyi sa ne oma ni na de afiri ho ama be bu nsa wa bra unya ohaw bia bomade se onsa beka Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules ni bi eno ne aduro betimi aboa wona di wakagyamu ama bibia nso etimi akokama enso edi ama wo utie me uye bema wa ye mre e wo mpam bema bia wa ye mre wo mpam ne de bia ka cho se 2025 Siemens Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules ni code na ba beka ho de nyese bema wa ye mre wo mpam nam se ye ka cho bema se auto mixture na to capsules na bomade frɛ ye ne ma code bia de beka ho code no enye se okwa koto aduro fufuro bi da bi eye nuane ye didi ofie ye bi ense nuane tete no ne nananom no mu di papa na boa mo emom ye sexually active very strong but ene no ye jaidi ye de adane afemfema de ene adokodoko de enu nti na ma ya mre no onya anya aduro ni bi wi frɛ ofra wo se doctor mo ka se ye to aduro ni wi a ye mfrɛ ne anyi code ye de code ne be ma ogina wo na so ebeyi sexual weakness na afi ho ama watimi agina na so ama bibia nso atimi ay kama me ba cho bibia benya aduro ni bia to de PFA pharmacy e wa Tafo Neuro Junction wo Kumase Colina Herbal e wa Ashtown Misty e wo Mrom Dani Herbal nso e wo Mrom ni Ashtown afi nso Rock Pillar e wo KO afi obenya bi enso e wo Fred Menseba enso wo KO mo nkran a mama ne so obekọ Hallos Herbal, Repass Ventures, a whole now qua in crying, dragging her on Simon Modia Kabi, Nabi Piaso, at me, I come a baby a ton drew piano, or qua on Sabeka, a drone B, Nambano a 0244 718 557 0241 604 702. Sajo,
Yabadasi, Pimsayo, Pimsa, Moncam, Honamumpe, and Ruby, and talk. Na ebeboa mo ye papa ye toaso na fema kokofia mo akon no enso akodi enkomo kakra na ye the African stories no any local stories no atoaso tentem de amamo Manchester United lost their opening game to Arsenal as a result of a simple error by the goalkeeper. They should try to sign Donnarumma in order to solve their goalkeeping problems this season. Mensaka message every Techiman and I de afem sesiano. Me free Techiman na ye call him fa Joe, why is the team president wearing a Liverpool shirt? Oh no. Foni ben adibaya or the message e kan ho ebaye. All right, into me and show sesia. Newcastle should go in for Nicholas Jackson. He will be the best fit for the team. And Chelsea should go for Lookman from Atalanta. Clement Ebuakwa Agogo una di way and so ebreye. It was a greetings to Ojam Kofi Amwakon. Good morning, that's say.
Already I don't wrap in now, sir.
Yeah, Yakopadum eho eyepa.
I love your shirt. O shirt never.
The be a obasa now here. So the effect.
So the wrap in you. Your privilege be na beti wani ma. Share. Pasa. O don't rat at na me share me problem.
I bet you could fasting the program. Yenin komo.
Sajo, I didn't check say me what for.
Yes.
Any wahefo on this biggest sports platform. Maybe a Kessben you be say who are eduma babia and Ghana babia. Na de kan nyina ne say nyame na adomo no wa no wasi fie anampokura Sajo bi na di jawa. Efie anadan e japade a Sajo ya bon ban yie pa. Enti de kan chewa ne say ne wodan no e liki. Especially why a monshim and found roof beer and found any type of roof beer they about down so. The air catcher and say found mobile easy waterproof paint. To Micas is here and Abra, I saw a cassia panel one cry, Abeka Junction. We don't see your piece FM anymore now in Abera. Ober friend was 0593 70 76 96 0593 70 76 96. When the factory number our phrase is here, starting free. Na a number be very hot. Min kasa we no afre na e maba wana pick you call normal place orders amount. Na se bia will be a normal direct to the nearby sales outlet. The eka nyina ne say send na won chance no enwunu a. Utimi usa wo dance abom pumpunya. Wo dance abo apopo bibre pa. Wo dance eliki. E wo modern for ni beto so amahu. Na the woman say wo dance so eliki a. Ya the eka che wa ne say emfa ho ni the type of roof ade abodan so. Ye de eka wa ne se tutumrika sisi na frɛ na wo frɛ ye ne ba na ye de paint ye papa te sa man be paint wo dan so ma wa wo de onim se wo solve leakages by the end of the day no na wo fie na ni kra dan na wo fie ne be FM impumpunya na America no ebi no de ato TV no so ya wadi tua yi dan na ye paint obi de so na o de ba ya wo yi we ne ye ka ho asɛm yi wo sa de we yade e wo nipa bebre ye ka se ye call inspection eni akɔhwe obi adan mu a mobehu de yɛpɛ sɛ kyerɛ na de yɛka nyinaa ne sɛ easy waterproof paint ɛno ne painter na hwe a cheap painter ɛdan na o paint ɛdan dada obi de na yɛwie yɛ no ɛna yɛ paint the next one ohu ɔmo hu nsano dwuma na yɛyɛ na obi ase mo paint man obi ase mo paint man na me bai owura numnyamfo bi a ɔyɛ lecturer wɔ tech waba beji akɛseɛ no 15 liters no be 10 buckets ɛna wagye nketewa no so be 15 buckets sɛ ɔde kɔ painting the hostel ɔde kɔ any project me papa a wo fie obi dan ni o wo ni tua ye de yɛka sɛ yɛkɔ yɛ dan yɛ chance na so awewe na akye no sabi what mu sɛ ba bia ɔte wo no obi appointment ofi hɔ enye yie nipa na de ɔmo ba fie hɔ a enye yie wo de da ne da ɔno nipa be book appointment a gye ba bia hɔ yɛ fɛ wo su painti wo fie so chance painti wo fie na wo fie no enye papa na enye fɛ na da ne da nipa ba be book appointment so wo fie nipa so ba be sire wo fie no mo gye aware wo ye yi nipa so ba be sevu ahoho a eba ye wo fie na gya da biara da manfo fie a form the easy painter painting na okosre na eya ka nipa bebre hot to the extent say da biara nipa be gye dan no na wagye advance na wagye advance ne na mbe so be painting fie na ma fie na ye nika no wo pese da ne nipa no he no onko wo pese he no pese nipa hia mamu nya pretend as if say efie ye painting efie ya de ye painting pa na wo painting a now the easy waterproof paint na painting fie no because ultimate painting fie every year or every 6 months. It is only a paint papa to say the idea go paint obi dey ya and that TV so ya story building fefe ya na ma fie na ni ayefe na ma fie na preservation na the best na ma fie na identification na so simple because se fie no paint ye no obi ko e mo obi direction na heading to the extent say o catch obi say aha na wo ba na say aha na papa me kontisi me ha the ya kan nyina say easy waterproof paint and only painting na wo di paint wo dan a wo da na wada and only paint how the paint wo dan na no more leakages. And only in the painter who the soul demua. Oh, to Musa what the papa. Na bono so the form. Free say you started board the row from the month of March, basically. A bona edegina neji. Yen tumbu 1 cedi ne yen for big cranka home. It is obia shia also easy paint ya dibiaka sin who nantisa. Easy waterproof paint. Ye pen ye tone painter. No matter say na content ye ni leakages bebrebe wo ho na ye de kakra bi fa contentum na ye de nsoguma enliki. Sans and Chene no ya na catch will say. Sana wo dan na wabom emotion na wabono and leakages na wa solve your ends of no. And scanner ka de koton chance for fro. Ade koton nua for fro na say wo dan no. Yesi jai. Tutumika sesi ya na frey. Na emfa ho ni baby biara wo Ghana. We can meet you at your doorstep. Wo de ne so be frey. I was 0593 70 76 96 0593 707696. I'm only 42. Obi maso padie enafom. What's you fear we wa plaster wie. Unya fa painting kan. Who the paint is what kan, uni problem. Ye bana say all the paint kan, paint na the kan no. Ye be making sure say ye be re paint ni na fi dan no ama fe. Ye wie pa na asam paper walls no hu nyina ama. Na fe na ya paper walls ni nyina ho ama. Na ye paint ya beto say 15 liters na to you. Say 5 liters na to you. Echemu mienu ma. Na ye di nsuo keke ne fra it is all time obi nkan kire obiam say obi a papa chama ye beto bibia fra da bida easy paint de auto a ade ye nika wo mu say ummo company no e ye nsuo keke ne ye di fra ma na ye de ye dan na ma na ye paint wi na amana no nom dan no ya ma paint na wura dan no in all the corners of the house both the interior and the exterior any roof no na ma e dan na som I paint na wura mu ye ade chia and sana and now 48 hours time na fe na na be paint the aka na ma na be hu say what's fie no when you paint papa paint dan no ameda na exception je bia meka obi nshi obi mbisa no say na ndo akwa dware anampo kura say me na be na de dware o but ade e hye enu kekatimi brand o e ma na ma na brand no very high sana easy paint it here obi the paint papa to say easy painting the dan ya e ma ufie ne dance out of the others around the community that they make a chance say and then chance so we na che atwam edan obi di agya ono a uji hu sika di no fese udi paint papa beka dan no na dan ne da nipa ba omani aka so omo ba beje dan na renti na omo ba no omani aka no omo ti otimi di abusuafo ne namfo abafie nipa bebrenti mi fa nipa nkofie because of babia otie any ohe dan odam a ne the way so awadress na maduma na Ghana ha no eya na new to the extent most of the appointments no nipa bebre ye na bonten nipa bebre hia bia ye ho efe e kire se ufie e ho nya nika e ho nya fe Francis here was 0593 70 7696. Abroche for the day plus 233 593 70 7696. When your friend paint mu obutantim paint mu time paint mu papa paint out the count down. Who need tracker bia when it comes to leakages. And now you the painting bare floor so many ye. What the idea you the painting ye bia money ye what the problem. You to be quite how the totals go money ye. etu di ane se obeba beto so wo painter wo so ni painter wo painter wo ba mani ndi wachira ne mra na ye nche ne kwan obefa so ba ko yusu ye nsa no paint no na odisa instructions no so pepa eno ano no sa so na oni painter ba ye wo chief painter ene the boys ho a ba bibia wo bioma ba ye adwuma no ma no mu wia wa eden watu omka na me ba so no ma bisa Sergio wadaroma Sergio me trans mi nim so bia no ana se ne obi the complaints bia brewa na
me see ehia se obusa mi o
ehia se me bisa wo
na obi di ba ma fraud
aka wa frame dada Sergio enti se obi an ka he enti se onkrofo na wada eto mu nyina no paint na so bo mo dwuma mo
exactly
that is the word enti se mo mate enti de me kan nyina ne se Sergio kwasa me bisa biem sanka ye no obi a frɛ no se de e ka na enti sa aka wa frame dada enti me ma me a wodwom me nua ba ma wasi fie wa wo sisi ugusu a wusi a nwieye to si wo sisi ya mpokura sa na ye etum na enye painter keki na enye painter atinsuo na enye painter a disappointed the number 1 paint in the market when it comes to leakages because you know all other competitors are running away, all other paint companies are running away because muba we are see mu hu say ye ton paint e wo TV so yes I demonstrated it tell say kenten ya dia ye fan kozuo kenten ya dia ye tibi fan sensuo but easy that room me be demonstrate ade ki to bi we dey say jo ha no he kenten ya dia ye fan rest studio e so ya dia ye fan rest studio ada room na kenten camera na capture me o ha bibia nim live on TV me di show kakra begum na me papa wo fie start frɛ unua ba ma oben o unua ba ma oben o ka say efie na wusi no me srɛ mo amu wie ya mo plaster wie ya amazing for mo ma me painter papa na mo ma me paint papa ye easy waterproof paint never be painting with that man mama so kakra wada ma say jo say paint e ya de anya papa say jo ka me kente say den na di chere say ka be say paint na wa why na nke gu so na ni akai anke nyunu pa no waka no but ba kukura so ha ko na me dan kente yi basuri say ya de a anya papa anka ye dey anka adropi odofo me catch one say ya ka say ya kansem na ye beka pi easy paint de omo yusu ni nim de ye omo to no e wo chirichiri na omo to so we ben o ye den jai sa chinya gina wo je ho na friend yes ye I was 0593 70 76 96 I'm on the phone +233 593 70 76 96 ultimate 7 easy waterproof paint now I catch you who say free neko no more leakages. Say Joe Frame easy waterproof painter. Na ma Joe so no more leakages. Ti say Joe catch who nuanom ne won for on this biggest platform. Say omo ya kachire na paint no o man hwe o meba na bia dey ya tum. Ti say so dey ya ntum e bo na dey gina ene eguso dey rane. Say Joe meda wase yam ya do chna.
Meso meda wase ye papa.
Ochina nyame ya dum na say o raw shirt ne dia na wa ma saka.
No problem. Musu ya da pa. Na wo so raw dia no musu me je ho pa. Okay. Anti easy waterproof paint, no more leakages. Our Muhammad Baba transit nafe on African stories no and so go kama at the Mayen. Kessben television, Kessben 3.3, 92.9 Accra. Na afe DSTV our live your sports hi obeko 364 be enjoy Kessben Sports live DSTV na fe uko Go TV honsono obe enjoy your sports live intensi. Good morning Sergio. Newcastle should go in for Nicholas Jackson. He will be the best fit for the team or for them, and Chelsea should go for Lookman from Atalanta. Clement Ebuakwagogo una the way eba also greetings to Ojam. Afei why dear biom ena ewaha Kingsley Boache Yadom. Kingsley, is it Tamale? Okay, Kingsley Tamale. Please, concerning the parents in the upcoming Galka Top 4, how do they arrive at the final two? Since it all play or the team with the most points automatically wins the trophy. Kwa Miki Baba Transi, nasa details in no or the ama yen. Enti nyambutrepa or the local source no baba no the way no akaho. Dr. Franco Naro is only choosing Arsenal to win the EPL because he despises both Liverpool and Man City. He hardly says anything good about Man City. As for Liverpool, every Manchester United fan is scared of them, overtaking Man U on a number of titles won. Kofi, and as I jaiwe agum abrayen. I really enjoyed my club, Manchester United, last night. The best is yet to come, so people should watch out. Sir Francisco, Mr. Council message, a free Grace Light Educational Complex, a Hema Kokobin news site, and also a tra eguno. Well, me need me no be free here quickly. Nafi yen twaso emfa mamo. Me ba ha be message we and so osi dear ben. Okay. Good morning to you. Okay, you're doing a great job. Please kindly let Franco Naro understand that the father Hurricane has more numbers than Florian Wirtz. Doesn't mean he performed better than the latter. Tell him that aside numbers, Wirtz supersedes Kane. So he should come again. Because those of us who follow the Bundesliga keenly, week in, week out, okay, we'll be ready for such argument. Even when we talk about performance under the season of review, Jamal Musiala and Granit Xhaka are both ahead of Kane. Okay, inti na de also the Aban Samuel Nyako Edway Ifri Accra and Ebre Yen and Anope. Okay. Mami we okay. I'm say makokan every chiri kakra na mami we nana kwame kwashima nakra also now the way ebre later yeba behwe also message na yehu kwan de ebefa so. Okay, ask Andy Kem for me if Alexander Soloth will not be an ideal solution to Newcastle United in place of Isak if he leaves. Also, Dr. Franco Naro, why is Manchester United not looking at the Serie A for a proper and well-established defensive midfielder such as Nicolo Barella of Inter Milan and Sebastian Lobotka of Napoli, since their asking price will be meaningful and affordable to that of Barella's fee? Because both Serie A duo are far better than the Brighton player. Okay, Nana Kwame, Kwashima Nakra, una the way and so.
Barella said you got
30 years.
Yeah, almost 29. Okay. Baleba they have one early 20s, almost 21. Okay. Age difference.
Age no cry.
And besides, so Balera said you or a central midfielder or more Lobotka or no both from deep or no I can understand.
Okay.
But you for Baleba for Nicolo Barella dear said you age no quenim and JB about rotate him. So who rotate here said you want to bring a player and age economy?
No way.
Obema a few years but Baleba obetimiama a lot of years because age nafa and besides rules so quite different.
Yeah.
So for Newcastle grade, I think the amount for me, I think why shouldn't they go to Saudi Arabia and bring Alexander Mitrovic back? Kobe perfect fit. For Soloth Sergio Minjinin Diba Kokra.
Okay.
Me onimbo mami. Sergio Chan tournament no koso.
Yeah.
Na washa 3 co-host no make the Eastern African countries or Majipeni almost stage the competition no. Ewo omo minor. Draw against South Africa, draw against Guinea. But Sergio, he was good enough to ensure say coach Majid Bugera and then Imrante no etimi akom winning. So Sergio, amount for idea amount for bisa say send your top groups no. Ewo competition no. E betimi aye sawo AFCON na because after this Morocco AFCON e basu afiwe no. The next AFCON omo mi ense na e be kabu masa hosti. Ombetimi take that advantage now say you a different ball game altogether. We know a local based place in Ebo. But main AFCON they creme de la creme. And this is the situation where these Eastern Africans they lack that luxury of having top players in abroad. So you often how now who say be a Tanzanian player Gini Dingo Europe. Kenya at a point in time near McDonald Mariga ewo Inter Milan. And of course Victor Wanyama. Apart from more why Uganda, how do you often see their players making it big on the global stage? How be we say be a North Africans be a West Africans be what top players Europe. So that is the advantage that they got, and they made that advantage count. And then 2 games tonight, and you benya coach Kwesi Appiah and in Sudan Mrantiano Remu in the last game against Senegal. And and of course Yebenya Nigeria so Euremu against Congo. Nigeria is so disappointing this competition. So you 2 games, 5 goals conceded, yet to even score a goal. Because in their first game against Senegal, they lost against the defending champions. And so the game against Sudan, Ekoye pasa. Total disappointment for the Nigerians, losing by 4 goals to 0 against Sudan. The last game, Basui, Omone Congo, Ebabebo. Let's see what the Nigerians can do. But Senegal and of course Meka Sudan advantage because Obia were 4 points each. Senegal won against Nigeria and drew against Congo. Sudan also drew against Congo and won against Nigeria. Interestingly, both sides in Sudan and Senegal or Mobile say you Obia Nigeria. So what they have to do is, if both of them settle for draw, say you Mumi and after the 2 spots. But Congo 2 points no money. Should they win against Nigeria? And also be more mathematical chance of qualifying. But let's see what happens. For me, based on how Coach Kwesi and Sudan Manteno Abom Modim say you, I fancy them qualifying into the next stage of the competition of the Chan tournament na Ekosono. Say you umbit me Abom Modim qualify.
Okay. How come say Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, host countries,
Yeah.
Top groups. A tournament, Algeria, Morocco, Senegal, Nigeria, mention them.
Yes.
Now Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, are top groups. Is it because EB free officials
I don't think so. I don't think so. Say fair to yourself. We in North Africa. Regional investing more in their local football in Eastern Africa.
Okay. Why Uganda first so and South Africa
yes. Listen, tell you I got 2 minutes now. 3-1. I got 2 minutes.
I won't follow games
yes.
now.
It tells you something.
Okay.
Because some years ago, they say who this kind of things is. Say why any Tanzanian club say a CAF interclub competition so demon. But now owing to investment, they are there. And of course, Uganda and Kenya, all of them did well. And besides, the man on the bench for Kenya, strong personality in the shape of Benny McCarthy. At least we gathered a lot of experience. Worked at Ayers at a point in time, working with Eric Ten Hag at Man United. The profile also was through. So he said, for me, I don't think Serbia favors of like even if that game Kenya versus Morocco. Said game they went down by 10 men. Said for over 55 minutes among the 10 men they bought no. But still Kenya managed to win. Said
let's see what happens when they get to the knockout stage. Okay, that's stronger.
Say and by the close of today, be who 2 teams are. The rest of the teams now. Omobeko into the next stage, because we have group A no Kenya and Morocco and Alpha, and our group B we have Tanzania and of course Madagascar, and a group C so and Uganda ne Algeria Alpha, and se Sudan and Kwesi appear Nimrante and Sbiting Ababe Kanwa, even 8 teams near who how the knockout stage ebe unfolded. So Sunderland monitor the exploring of an option. So Mbetimi Abdul Fattah Isakwa. So Adia Mad Sunderland signings this season say there's been influx of African players. So you Munkwa signing 6 African players. And so you potentially Obia also betimi akwa AFCON nibi. Because players now must sign no various countries are qualified. They signed Shamsuddin Talbi from Club Brugge of Belgium. So you are a Moroccan international. Almost signing no. And almost signing Noah Sadiki from USG, from Belgium, and also said you or a Democratic Republic of Congo ni. And now omwasa kostane atma atamaswaku, and also free Besiktas. So said you on the oba on free transfer, and also a DR Congo ni, another potential for AFCON. And now omwasa signing Habib Diarra from Strasbourg, France. Said you this boy is a Senegalese. He even scored the second goal when the Senegalese team defeated the 3 Lions of England during that recent friendly match. England 3-1 now. And of course, almost signed Simon Adingra defending champion with les éléphants de la Côte d'Ivoire. Ana omo kofano from Brighton, Edinaba. And of course, Sergio, omo signing Renildo Mandava. Sergio, among for bekai Renildo Mandava. Yene Mozambique 2-2 no. Near Richard Ofori and Timian Chibono. Sergio, he was the man who scored. This was the goal on your shot. Okay. That cannot moti and I koye 2-2 no. Renildo Mandava from Atletico Madrid. Sergio, no Sunderland fan. Okay. So Sergio, potentially, we have 6 players on signing now. Be a bit me AFCON. All right. Imagine you were December, January now AFCON AFCON. Now, ebia some of the countries are potential betimi akọ him. Some countries like Senegal said you likely say betimi akọ apima komonim. So in this case they will be lacking or they will be losing the factor of Habib Diarra omo team no mu. And say kodru say bia Habib Simon Adingra so ni Côte d'Ivoire pima komonima. Even though said you AFCON there since 2010 defending champion entimi lu quarter final. I know the awo ache minim say bia Côte d'Ivoire betimi aba be break that record there. Okay. And of course, imagine Shamsuddin Talbi. Now Morocco has a host. Not Muso call him. Ata Maswaku, Noah Sadiki. We saw their country, DR Congo, making it big during the last AFCON war. Côte d'Ivoire. They were fought only to lose out to South Africa in the post-match penalties of the 3rd and 4th place. So said, potentially all these players, na omu team no ebetimi akọ monim AFCON. But for Fatah Isaku said, "Yo, more than a sorted because Ghana ain't AFCON." So we said, "Yo, in that instance, you know, the Omubeye well sorted out." But said, "Yo, to sign this place, you know, a team, you know, honestly, strengthen our form, especially see do AFCON tournament, and potentially some more countries, you know, call money." Said, "Yo." Onana so Inter Milan Matisse or more explore that possible option whether CD can bring him back. Okay. All right. Enti yenhwe na yemfa de aka no enso entoaso emamom. Kessben television awa Mohammed de besi ha lawyer Anthony Osepoku baby a obia Michel Yepa. Lawyer say Manchester United and Arsenal. Thanks for your excellent analysis this morning. Yesterday, the whole English press, including Sky Sports, strangely shifted the focus from the difficult Arsenal win to the striker Gyökeres. I don't know, lawyer, the other air no. I say Arsenal
It's about discussing Arsenal, difficult win over Old Trafford, no. Gyökeres wants an English press, no, and discuss.
They are dwelling on the negatives. Yes. I don't know selling more.
Yeah. Is it fair?
It's fair, but almost story no more. So it's a job. Modia bay. Any no need discuss.
Yeah.
And ebe take the influx. Ebe fa bebia. Ebe bebia.
As a football fan, I'm really concerned with the standard of refereeing in the EPL this season. Even with the help of VAR, referees are still making questionable decisions that end up creating more confusion than clarity. Ironically, it makes referees in the Ghana Premier League who don't even have VAR look like heroes. It feels like the EPL referees are losing their way a bit too early in the season with these inconsistent calls. Honestly, they need to step up their game because fans deserve better. On Hiniba Kwachi, Cologne, Germany, and anyway, and so Abreye, also English referees now, Ghana referees no, Abreye Saints. If you say VAR, any idea now why my boy referees is still questionable decisions. And more at the mind or premiership no emu. Okay, Kwame Drew so. Na even in the studio still calls. There's a foundation. Abna their foundation. If rest our traffic. If you have your point me conform one they allow you to work.
I not say form ho there no. There hina me penne.
Na ya chomu mienu emi ensa kra na fa kwa fubi kwa.
Aduma o kire me na me. Any one a kire me.
Abna fusu ya na.
Ai. No bisa me say na wo pon a me pon a de beba no. We na eba na me pe. Na me kire mu.
All right. So unim zo wa ha. Okay. Ono custom ni anaze police ni na ojini sigadi no.
Police ni.
Police ni na ojini sigadi no. Blafusu ya. Unum sa no wani enye ho. Ompe na nipa no ojini sigadi. Abnafusu ya asembia ba yo. Eso ojiwi ya no be traffic. Mimi ho. All right. So me mini dada. Me kura na kama police kan ya na ko tumpa.
Tinye hu.
Okay. Yanko.
Wo general mamisha say yɛmfa to dwa sɛ deɛ Galka top 4 ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛkyena na parents ne deɛ obi anim venue ɛna na akɔyɛ problem venue ne nyina anim sɛ nka ɛbɛba so ɛwɔ Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium nanso so ɛnam dwumadi a wɔn AD ɛwɔ Babayara Sports Stadium ti wɔn movie venue no ɛde kɔ Accra Sports Stadium Accra Sports Stadium so ɛkɔpie mo National Sports Authority wɔn sɛ sabre wɔn prepare stadium no towards World Cup qualified games a ebeba so bobeke a abra Galka anasa abra homa World Cup game no ekoso no enimado edinsem bebre tudwam se wasa ban no edinani ehwe various venues no the two stadiums ahodo no wasa ban no etimi hwe ne yie papa because anso no babokra no scoreboard enye adwuma pitch na problem ho dressing room na problem kakra ho enunti enenam so ema National Sports Authority GDA say World Cup qualifying match de enisi toto na se September ya ena Ghana yebebo against Mali yebedi kan ko Chad yeba ni abebo against Mali yebo wie pe na chese league ni so eba be sha ase anisa enunti enya de a Galka tofo na betima koso our University of Ebekoso, our Accra Sports Stadium, University of Ghana Sports Stadium, and na top 4 akensienum ebetimi akoso eno ntie nyina yen hyene nso ewo ho what top 4 eno ho nsem no Masud didi dramani or the tudwan se sabre eye top 4 no ne timing no enye timing no bebi ehye no enye emboa eye clubs a wo mo take part no Coach Abdul Karim Zito enso coach edema kotokom ono so edna no atumbi wo so gidie se time no bebi ehye no emboa because 4 teams ni nyina ne titu Accra Sovok Sanso ena Gold Stars Sanso ena Heart of Lions ene kotoko nyina no obia percent o make case inti matches no ebe very very aggressive and no ebetimi the injuries awodo e dia but some of the teams no kra no preparing ye for a year pre-season no and some matches awodo no etimi aba so no gidi se tofo no nemom time no and ankom ye bibi the farm wa betimi aboa ye born be 2 weeks before a Premier League na nke betimi aboa ye papa anhwe ye na sabre bobo tofo no e betimi e the injuries awodo enso e de abam ye to so other stories ye fieni enkyere across Vok regional meka se Hasvok Western region womo chapters no womo chairman eno den sem de ababetu da Alhaji Sharif wona RCC chairman edema Western region Accra House of Oak wono papa insema wode atu dan say togbe afede edikan editu omanim say the extension of the third term no womo House of Oak womo ekwa omekwa koto edietia wei Alhaji Sharif ne nsema wode tu dan so mo ka kire om say womo kwa togbe aka so mo kwa wometu edietia na so House of Oak ekwa congress no womo koto yes because yes no moto ye no ya nye secret balloting ye bia mu so bia empeda ne nsa na wokoto tia ebeba unsunsuanso benya ewo club no no enye Hasvok ebenya unsunsuanso de kan intimidation Hasvok no musro se GF no wo mokoto noa be intimidate omo sanso no musro so mokoto se matetem ne mbaso a season ebe affect omo ye wo se sabre kura no ketie so krekum ebe president ede ema GF no Hasvok suffer ye papa in the hands of a yeketo ES Okreku administration eninti no mokoto no se extension no wo mpene so a na ayade a ometimi asofa ye papa na mom nkom ye secret ballot na nka House of Oak ebe vote against the third term Alhaji Sharif wona ye RCC chairman de Emma Accra House of Oak court and a Dow General was say if the election was a secret ballot House of Oak would have voted against the extension. Togbe Afede already said we are not going to vote for the extension of the term, but House of Oak is the club that has suffered most in the hands of the GFA. But House of Oak voted yes at the Congress to prove it's due to intimidation and fear. Alhaji Sharif Ninsema wade atudwa no e dey for the extension no South of Oak suro into no mokoto eye abano enso saa. Yento so e wo other stories. Club licensing board esambe ko aprobobium. Ni nyina ne say venues a yeba besi akan e wo Ghana Premier League ne mu no. Adisa production omo ne eye club licensing board na di nsawuso ye papa. Se venues no bi wo ho a momo accept ema ye nkotwa games no ho because production no mo person mo ye no e wo se venues no eye venue a utwa matches wo ho a unya problems bia e wo ho enu nti club licensing board e be san so akọ inspection omo be call rounds biom akọ venues no wo mu wi a na fe wo ma take firm decision wo venue no enye ba bia betimi etwa matches wo ho no na wo mo a relocate to ama venue foforo adisa production for ne say omunye ne ntem because omo so bakọ inspection omo so bakọ venues na ye beji atum no akọ ba bia betimi etwa matches no wei eye nhihia say aba betodwa wo mo ehwe venues no enso e wo Kumasi Asante Kodoko de se de e betodwa se CAF Champions League no e be difficult so mabo Kumasi Sports Stadium no but league matches no yanje Kumasi Sports Stadium antum nintinum se no wo mo eye djuma wo ye papa beach ne de aye green aka inside ono na wo mo ahyase etu anamo se de bia betimi aboa na club license board ebeji Kumasi Sports Stadium no atum na Kotoko etimi abom league matches no enso ewo hom Ghana Football Association no be kia president of the GFA what be to jam se sabre betting company bien wo a owo ho kwan se owo sem o list ye Ghana Premier League no enso ewo ne betting site o ma make contact with some company bi se sabre ono na nya monitoring no enfama wo mo GFA no se league no ehase a wo ye betting company na obel list Premier League no ewo eye o betting company no so no wo mo ebe report ama eye mmra no ani wedi wo mo se sabre o mo ko advanced stage a wo mo ne eye companies a ebo amano ne a mo hwe ma betting for no wo mo regulate mo nyina no wo mo ne o medi insawso Ghana nso so no wo mo ene NLF so di insawso se sabre wo bohu normal list o mo o hwe betting baby a etwa betting wo be so e wo Ghana no ne ni so but amano ne ubo se na ewo so na manfo de sika free Ghana kwa amano ne si yem twa bet emfamo mo GF ni kiremu a wo mpese wo amano ne kra ubenya opportunity no wetimi aliste eye ye bet na say GP ano ewo so enu nti wo ma make contact of eye company bia wo bebe se adwuma no enso ede amom ye to so ewo other stories dankwe eye former player de Crowds work wo say eye coach Watara time ne de na so folk board no na enkoye na se dum sisi akan no enkoye but Masu didi drama ni ba yi won sha symbol league no but uhunyema uhwe se the House of Oak bona ekoye pa was Sunday no opportunity and as Sunday no ko hwe game ni bi se de siku na ye enu nti Arsenal league ni beba na you no gidi House of Oak top 4 there wo metimi abobi
performance now very good because we share last year Chama Watara or any CCR did the one what you say did the more better as in last year it me bon price you feel run league we say ejuma wa ya da na obi a oye ontumi ye ni ya e ara wo ka odi awe arawo ba me CCR ni ami hu no ama me hu say this year first to fourth no you to me abem no performance na very good
we someone eye tankwe wode atudwa the president of the GFA one so akasa was sabre eye responsibilities and abadiama clubs no was clubs no omo a lot to do ni chese sikaba Premier League no mu was clubs no eye nyema papa o Premier League referees no so also mo ye nyema ye obia also bia ye nyema ye said bia the standard of the Premier League no ebetimi akosoro.
Well, I think that, like I said at Congress, which is the most important speech, welcome to the new dawn, an era where we expect a lot from our clubs, an era where we have pushed the adrenaline levels of every active participant in the football space. an era where our clubs, our players, our referees, corporate Ghana are super motivated to be part of the football ecosystem. An era where all of us, together with the media, must push the Ghanaian agenda to the forefront of everything that we do. Thank you. Well, I think that...
of the GFA, say in from a for new era and a abam, a day I'm a football, no, a company Saudi person mobile board. Na fe omoba boama football tibi tumpo nti sika ebam no e wo so bibia stake de bia o football mu no bia no eye nyema ebetimi aboa ama ye football na etimi tumpo Yusuf Alasa Chipsa enso akasa da fa tetem no was sabre Ghana football problem no enye tetem sem ye fa tetem issue no enfanto nchen because there are 8 bigger problems are a we see timi e solve than the tetem sit biri ni duru ni abeto aba na person contest ya contest nemum yenjai tetem sem no ni enye problems are o football no yen solve enfemfio
individual. If we don't believe in any person who is contesting to be a president, you just have to vote against him. So for me, this shouldn't be much of a problem. We have serious problems that needs attention more than the number of terms that the president should run. For me, it has nothing to do with an individual. If we don't believe in any person who is contesting to be a president,
you just have Alasan Chipsa, PFAG. Member what they atudwa so gidie setetem issue no de ye fanto nchen na ye nhwe problems a e wo GFA ho no eno aye better than say ye be kasa e de fa tetem no ho Kumasi Asante Kodoko boboko no wo mo abrentefen Lord Amoa Kumasi Asante Kodoko nam kwaso de o mani acha kra a wo mo e kwakobo tofo no wo mo enra eno mo decide say Lord Amoa Ombre Kumasi na fe doctors emmeye no eye extensive medical eye checkup ensubium because abranti ni injury no wo gidie se ha adwene kakranti wo amane kwan se Ombre Kumasi sanso na Sule Ibrahim nanka Kumasi Asante Kodoko be se mo sign no no so kotimi si akan edema Kumasi Asante Kodoko boboko no but ono so be pie mo camp no or the injury and the buy enunti ono so wo amane kwan se Ombra na ono so embe solve eye problem ni we owia opportunity no ho so betimi asanso ababak ababesi akan ede ama eye Kumasi Asante Kodoko ekuo no enu asanto twum enso kasamafo ede ma Ghana Football Association wose sabre bibie mu no obie won opinion nemom obetimi ache wadwene ede fanyeme koso e wo GFA o nemom se beye atemdidie de emwa ama ye football ecosystem no enkoso.
It only becomes a problem when atemdidie ne atwetwe ne a yetwe abenu ne abasa ne sane eno na ya problem, but in a democratic dispensation untumi nkan obi kasabo anhye nsa. I am sure that those who made the law meant well, and those who must accept the law also have an opinion to say emrano yepe ana yempe and sabi obi kan untumi nka say oye otamfo ana ompe wasem. This is where we are. Opinions are different. I have mine, you have yours. It only becomes
Henry Asante Twum kasamafo the Ghana Football Association ono so nsemo wo de atudwa no pre-season clubs na obi agusu e prepare say Sikaba League ni mu obi apeso nya position papa edi enam so ama Swedro All Blacks omo hihie ni Friday 22nd ya womo ball a year friendly match pre-season game Swedro All Blacks womo be kind Sky FC no size edi kind abo womo ebo wi a wombe sanso ene a Vipers enso abo we matches awodo a womo ede prepare towards Ghana Premier League no bekoso Glow Lamp Academy ho oni biya womo ede omo matches ni nyina no enso akwakohyehyɛ ne so so eguso ayomo veni no adwuma womo na to club lances board nim se sabrido womo nya botre emfa momo womo evia womo ebebo mode invite womo enso ho yento so Bazake Holy Stars se Bazake Holy Stars ahimfa ana womo ebesi womo akan ye bomode any the patron of Bazake Holy Stars Nana Kwejan enu Kwejan edinkomo na okase se dia aye problem venue ombesi omakan no aye problem ye papa ede ama womo.
Number one, Anyase Park, there are two issues here. One is Park Nane used previously. Once Anyase Park was being used by Kara FC, and San Omo were through Anamako to Malehonum. So Anyase Park was in a good shape. but at that whole chair and I buy no issues your park and so GMP for no promise one GMP for one yard and kind. That's our time now. Say before see baby we don't cast someone your country who acquire the fast. But me you be my park no baby I want to mobile economy. And who say they are not ready to help us. It's near say park and say and we move call. The Diaz Markotoko, no mobile home games, which was brought by Ghana Gas. In the Honson, I answer your boy. I ya, only a year season, maybe. You're about starting new season. Crab lances for a summer number inspection because I want them crown. Now, in the standard of the premium, but now, you want to carry a car a serious account. So I'm buy some of the chefs, I am, yeah. And now, if I'm saying, I buy it. Any crab lances for now, stop over there. For now, issues cacao. Yeah, I should say, in Naya go for back one. The cat has a Santi, I say, it can message show between a candy and so on. My phone, no crap, no back at him, Cramu Boardman, Academia. Was a medium at a being which is a linear, it will come dear. Then some of them able to naturally back up so that they let me you see ahead. Number one, in your park, there are two issues here. One is
where Nana Enukwe Jan, where ye patron a day and Mabobo Kwefe Basake, Holy Stars, Ninsama or day atujano, and the 17 air prepared towards Waffle Zombie tournament and Che Eba Bekoso, our Ivory Coast, Coach Prospanetogum, and then the Mantiano, Egusua air prepared the day for Waffle Zombie in Chebia Eba Bekoso, Sabre, northern sector and the southern sector. The selection of the referees, and that's some fitness test, Abane, a fee, and the eco selective referees, Wamusu bet me any opportunity. Ghana Premier League, Yeba Boy, Womoso, Ebetimi, Enyaquine, no metimi edibi. General, Yamfa stories no emphasia.
Okay, Yeba never baby stories, Emukakra, and so they are Mamo, but this Mene Abigail Dingo Kakra, Tonchi Heba capsules, and tea and Abi, Abba and Area. Yemon Komokakra, Nafi, Yemfa local stories no and Twaso. The Chan tournament is very interesting. There's nothing like cheating. Those co-host teams' performance is a total reflection of massive investment, and more to the point, those countries they don't have any senior team anywhere. This is their alpha and omega. Same players play their senior national teams, unlike Senegal, Nigeria, and co. Kingsley, Asante Amuako, Mankransu Senior High School. Mensa council message, you know. Abi, tunchi. And when you might come up, they are go pass. Adane. Yes.
Men can't hurry. Then can you pay na baby ma?
Kabuhu.
Then can you wa?
Kabuhu.
We need to catch.
Yes.
My back is strong.
Yes.
My bem.
Yamune denasi.
Etie for any adofo mo yere dofo emema nyina yere emema nyina mpana emema nyina dofo pabi metenase se ya na emema nyina tim ayo mo dedede na emema akomuti ato mo ko ho ane ena no atwa mu na mo yere maye mmere mi pagya me ho a empagya se so de maye den obotanti maye te se rock of ages say bare yare kra ba me wo so no egu esanse me ho ayeden eno nti emema nyina asemo ehwe me a mobre eni mene mbo abetwetwe mo mema sam ho enkomo me ba betwe mo edura mo benom a ebebo ma mo dwonso sam akoyie ebebo ma ahoden sam aba o prostate mu ebemo aba ompa so agudie no enije abamu na ni nyina so ebefi Tonchi Herbal Center Tonchi Herbal Center Tonchi ememe kuramu se twitwe Tonchi emema so edie enie emae monto na mema ennom edroi abama mema edi mema asem ama wo mu ebo ma mema twedie mu ayeden ebo ma mema semu akonkan ebo ma bema sabi wasi ntrase dane demu no mepacho watimi asori agina ne naso na wabo adwuma sei panyan na Olandia sei chuo na etwim na bibia deda na akwan so tonchi herbal center eye adwumaku a yeji habama edi yeji nubuna edi enu nti akeka habama nubuna ekuku dam habama tumi eni ayaresa ewo mu eni aka aboma yede aye adura ye friend tonchi herbal capsules tonchi herbal capsules tonchi herbal capsules eye adura eye mema adru na eboa mema ewo obi a wo dwonso problem meka se obi wo dwonso problem a obi won ma se de dane da me hwe mu se o dwonso a na aye eden ede amawo o dwonso a wo bre o dwonso a wo chem o dwonso a ye te se de ebi akamu no enso obegina wonom sa dwonso ne biem emma wo dwonso ne nso a de beba nso a yaw mu e na wonam ansa na wo de adwonso awie de bekam no watena se na woni na ahoso no won timposa wo dwonso obenwane se ohu nyina dwonso ache ho edi entia esanse wanya prostate problem esanse o dwonso droben no emu esi menua bema wotie me wada roma wonti ena me wa ha se wo nua bi o wodofo bi o wo papa bi o wo ofa bi a owo sa problem no owo dwonso mu ehaw o dwonso ntentem eka na eba otena se na dwonso no enam ne ho abra wonte se dwonso no eba o dwonso so wo fa yaw mu o dwonso a wo chem o dwonso a obra wada roma atadwifo wa ne matedene me kanfo edro ye friend tonchi herbal capsules edi amamo tonchi herbal capsules eboasie se odwonso twa no ohaw bia aba ho no eyi ni nyina efri honom eboa ma odro ben na prostate no ahono amia no me pacho ma prostate no echo back to the normal state said the esi etie na odro ben nso emu etimi ebie said be ya dwonso de wa obete na wo kogina won so se wo twonso a wotimi adwonso bokwa eyaw ene brebia enim chrono a moyen se anase twedi amponu masama anka nje se mema dru bresa mo dwonso a mo befa oyaw mu anase o prostate mu ebebie eno na ebetro wo se ene yenuane na yedie no emwa emema no omumema se emwa ma ena emwa mema nanso mema de edamegi niama bebre ewo mo mema semu se bema beye bema eye ne bema ena eture se oye bema odigina ho bema yin so na problem abamu yi bema ene ne kakra na achocho obi wono ma on kai the last time kra ne bema timi sorry ejina ne naso obi so obi o se menkayo minim se wuo midua bema e wasa wo bema etiase so wo ma ne ewu a ye kai mema wo nka ho ebiem wada roma kenya wo bema no ma wo bema ne ntimi nsori nyina ne naso e ma ne nsi ne trase etese de kwan sato desert so a o hwehwe mesrew wo bema de ni kwan kra so odi na gro kra wo bema wo bema esanse eno ne entina e ma yawe a ensada eno ne entina ema ye ho sisi ye ho so ye ho se ye ma ya wro ho nyina efri ye mu eno ne entina wada roma si ye ho a ne ye ha nyina eto atwa eno nti mamai mestre mo ntini samo de ema mo fa eni agro entini mu na esisie eno nti moja no enya akonya eni afusane eyia wada roma koto edura ye freni tonchi herbal capsules me pa choti edini ye emame Aye tonchi herbal capsules. Oko pharmacy shop, chemical shop, and a herbal shopper. Ubenya tonchi herbal capsules ni be at all. Uwo kumasi amesef wani shem ewa asempa pharmacy. Edum PZ. Maybe a boys net on phones. No call so o asempa pharmacy. E buono so ewo form. Ubenya dudu bi a wope bi at all. Seba ewo Abrepo Junction. Santasi taxi rank onum. Seba Abrepo Junction. Santasi taxi rank. Okwa ubenya tonchi herbal capsules ni be at all. Rock Pillar Herba ewo kewo. Opposite Abraham Bookshop. Rock Pillar Herba kewo. Opposite Abraham Bookshop. Okwa ubenya be at all. Uwa crans of wanitrium ewo. Okanshi drug lane. Okanshi drug lane na nabwache ewo ho. Tinated herba enso ewo Okanshi drug lane. Paulina A sapon ewo Konongo. Ebura herba enso ewo Cape Coast. Adepa herba ewo Old Melcombe, Madina, Accra. Okwa ubenya tonchi herbal capsules ni bi ato. fa phone na boy number no o hwe me e wo TV ne so a doctor number no e na e twagu e wo TV no eso no ofra enchiemu bi a wo pebia onsa ebeka ye number no e
0553
51
11
59
0553 51 11 59
me don't for akra na sa wo pedro ni bi etu atonwa wo frɛ elder e wo ye number we so a obefa e ye 0248 85 00 81 0248 85 00 81 edino e ye tonchi herbal capsules tonchi edroi edi mema asem ama womo wo ye bema na sabiota frache wonso achine a enso ni de ehia me ankasa esanse bema sa wontohwemu aba no wadaroma na hoden ekofom a wonso agine ahoden bia ewomu bia efiri mu esanse wonidi eyie wonnum edro panso ebeboa ema wontohwemu aba no ahoden abemu enunti mesro so wonso no achine akọ ba ne ho a oba ne nsori ye kra ne nyina nam ne to ase na abesene ekwa mesro nom edro ye frɛ ne tonchi ye ba capsules nansiesi ontohwemu aba no emfa emaw na ahoden emremu esa sesa ahoden ba entininim na sa ontohwemu aba no ahoden enim a mesro ensuo no eyi waste esu ni mfa so bia e de ma oni padua no ena ba ma bia mesro tadi mpaso agro e wo se be ma utotwuma ba ne nsuo no etapie ntentem na wo place no epie na ne papa eba epie na foforo so eba behiem e ma ba ko entawo enche enu ntina me hu be ma o se me nka the last time me no obedi mpaso agro me hwe ne soro no ma hwe ne for me se ne wo kire bi adan ntina obeka sa asem no akyere me won kai the last time so no obedi mpaso agro say wo pra wo ho wo bo wo amna e de amaw wo de yade e ba wo di padua no eso be ma wo ho de nsemu be ma one town hospital bebrebe bia ye be ma ota di mpaso agro pa be ma wota no obedi mpaso agro na ye den so obehu no hospital obehu no hospital na bia ne hwehwe mu na aba na so kwakwa check up ni bia hwe eno de eyesa na so be ma wota di mpaso agro no onyare basa bema wonim oba agudie no onyare basa wonim se de esi so oba mu firi ne so besi fom onim se de esi pim oba ma oba anigye onim se de ni oba di mposo agroma ne hunso esane no saa bema no eya na onta enyare basa eno nto ye bema kakra mitimi dwonku me mfene me ha ne me ha eno kire se on paso agudie esem ewo fom eno ntimesro weda ne de ho bai e ma mo ne ye di mpaso agro saa na eye de yie madaro ma mesre mo enye weda nkwa ne oba di mpaso agro se be ma opese obo prostate mu e bai opese ahoden ba o prostate mu opese wunyini kyede a te di mpaso agro na wotwe bia me se wantimi anye kra na anya 4 times na wotwe bia wantimi ne oba ni mpaso agro na anya 4 times eni je beba na mom esaso obo ma o prostate no ahoden abemu oba ma o prostate na ahoden no ekọ forma e na wojo nso a wo hawo na mom so pesa wojo nso freely wunya ohaw bi ade a ene tadi mpaso agro doctor aka cho se o prostate problem a koto tonchi eba capsules enom onnom na odi mpaso agro onnom na odi mpaso agro ebebo ama hoden aba prostate nimu afa nom nkwan bebre onnom nkwan na wodi fruit onnom nkwan na wodi fruit onnom nkwan na wodi fruit stradenam eniema aduane bi a emwo ni padua no eniema bi a wonnom sa wode pa hoden bi wadaro magyae nanum tonchi eba capsules ebe sane ni padua ni mayi fi bi afru ni padua nim amantinim ada ho me pa cho apoapo bi a aba oni padua nim no tonchi eba capsules ebe wura ni padua na kwa ni mu nyina na yi sa apoapo no efia papo ye dua ni die mu eniema bi e nonom cafe eniema bi a emmo ya ho odesem no sa wonom edro ye frɛ ni tonchi eba capsules a me pa cho ebe boawo eyi sa afi ni nyina afiri unipadua no emu ebe ma entini mu ada ho moja ne benya akonya die fusane eyi ebe ma utwedie mu ayeden ebe ma wabo adwuma yi amyama wamo ebe ma ye do 3 points ama ne e cho say you why ya de enkasa menu ebe ma to wonum e twen de emema nyina yire me nka sembone emema nyina mpana me nka sembone me kanfo ne ye ne ma me mema esan se mema esom mebo emema ho ehia me menimfa so dia menya firi me mema honum eno ntimesra mema o mema sam de wada roma e mane ntosini koto tonchi herbal capsules ne bi enom edin no eye tonchi herbal capsules freya number no esese o hwa me tv ne so a e twagu na wotie me so a eye 0553 511159 o wa crowns na so wo pebi etu ato a number no ye 0248 850081 Asempa Pharmacy Adum PZ Blessed we call ewo kewo Poma Heba ewo Kumasi Gate 4 Rock Pillar Heba ewo kewo opposite Abraham Bookshop Arms Heba ewo Aprepo Junction Santasi Taxi Rank Nanabwashi ewo Accra Okanshi Drug Lane Gapson Farmers ewo Kufuridua Sewa Heba ewo Asante Mampon African Heba ewo Akwetia Line Odi ewo frey number na ye betro baby obenya bi ato edino eye tonchi herbal capsules. Me do be brass so jibre no tie me. Ya asem ne yefo enye ne tie fo nko. Dasene e be sanso sha.
Abi ye be dase. Afidie na to afomo. Nche se afidie nyi ubiom.
Enyi me ta.
Enyi okay.
Mani da ho.
Okay. All right. Enyi na ye hwe.
Yes, mu nyina na mo pem down for.
Enye o down for ne pe ne mo.
Mo pem down for.
E be so okwa ahotirem kakra.
Ahokyere. Oboa.
Okay, tonchi mo fra numbers no na mo ne doctor nankasa eni enkomo da obeso busa ni bia no pamcho busa na obeyi ano enso the amount tonchi all right yanko na yanko fa gentleman a dental clinic nkra to kakra na yentie ni what so de kakra na fe ye mebie local source no enso emo emam gentleman dental clinic
Mwakwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yedwumadi ayedi ane sɛ yebesiesie wo sen na yɛbɔ wo sen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wo sen animonyam so afa ne ntoma pa afira Gentleman Dental sɛ oba ye clinic wa enema bibree na yeye efa nipa wo sen ho ene wonum oba Gentleman Dental yeye consultation and examination services problem ben na ekoso how ben na ekoso wonum na fi wakyere anamon a ɛwɔ sɛ utufa ho na itimi eboa afei yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession na ye friend is killing and polishing say ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu say bi o kasa etimi mapampan ene ade eba mu oba hwa etimi ewohoro wonum eyi saa enema ne nyina edi free esen ase esen tibia na asesa no esan fa ne ntoma pa edi fra obi wo hɔ ana tokuro ato ne semu ana say ne se no eso ebubu ana say wanya fracture esen ankasa ebu eno etimi eye failing enso so na ye de ama wo ana say ebi nso so ana obi wo hɔ waba say ne se no watena se ama esen ase opese otu ne se no eno nso so ye frɛ no extraction oba ye extraction service and so yebetu oseno e di amount afi ebi wo so na ne sen wanya messing teeth ye woni si no ahodo bebree ye frɛ bibi se dentures no e ye de utimi ehye na wotimi asan ayi wa mu utimi yi na wasan ahye eno na frɛ ne dentures no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi wo afi ye wo fixed one no anase a ye ta frɛ no permanent one no eno so ye si a untimi entu bi eno e na frɛ no PFM bridge anase PFM crowns eno ni nyina no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi e wo afi so ye wo bi se braces ne yese oseno kwan de dem anase emu atetete bebree eno no oba yetimi ehye braces no within some period na oseno asan akrusu kama na ma oseno atimi ayeden anya ahoden afei obi pese oye teeth whitening o pese odi don hwere bakope eye oseno fitafita te se de o ne bi so da oba Gentleman Dental ye beye oseno fitafita e de amount how bia eni ho abefo kwan so na ye de ebeye e de amount afei obi pese o share ne sin gold silver oba Gentleman Dental ni nyina ye Gentleman Dental Clinic ye chia kwan enye yira kwan kura ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchenwa babia market no ewo no ufri abronsan na new story building na okọ Central Police Station no Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ewo ho na wodru enkran so aye wo nungwa usi nungwa main lorry station hokra na ofra nurse ba ko bra be fawo anase station nachi authority street ne so Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ho na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so ho Gentleman Dental branch no ba ko so ewo ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho no obefa kwan na ekota disco junction obepa junction no kakra ko wani obo se OGN bank no ewo ho ye ne OGN bank na ne wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so ho a onsa nifa so ho a Gentleman Dental branch ba ko ewo ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na udru kuma se Abrepo junction total filling station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free total filling station na yabon sign no na edi ho direct opposite to the Methodist school ho na Gentleman Dental ye wo
Tamalin so ye wo tishigu ofri ya bronsan na oko MTN main office ye ne Tamale post office ena edi anywhere.
Yeah, you may free eda joda popem eda memeda.
Ebusuafo mu akwaba eba ni World Scientific Hospital. A team of medical scientists aya create abum ni edi infidie mu aso eye adwuma o ya so ya hasi ya so ya de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam aduro di amaw se di kokono na emu ye do to afidie so me afidie ni omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote ya di ya ne brewo na se me omu enya ya re ne di woni badua no so te be che ya na ma wa che ya ase ko de edi ni se ni baby ase o ti wo ya ase a o ti tu ase ntem
Obani What Scientific Hospital Dr. Fobius ya dwuma ne say enubna enu tan a obo ade ede dwumye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa wo ma friend say phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na yemfa mfremno emfa emao ebi a kidney no yare abem kidney no essay yenko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban ede dialysis a kidney no say akodu say den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e woni What Scientific Hospital bofra ban eboye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nyama bi efra e de ma wo a ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar e koso pii no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebi na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no mu a onya tenkan kora so ho ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no oba ehyemu a ehyemu na adwo eno obo so atese ne bema no ensore kora ebi na e no bi ada so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebi na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosuemu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema ebi na hu so e na wo form nkwawan e wo form low sperm count na wo okura beba bebe ne hu so mu no na e wo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani What Scientific Hospital a enfidie de ehwe mu beda di amye wo se problem bi wo no mu a ne atimi hu aduro na afi aduane ye betira mo adie patient amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie timi mo amane obi so hweme na ne bia stroke akawa tompemu ye kwa wo ye ba wo so timi o kasa na pampan boni bi akire fre no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade bedi unya o kasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e ko animo no o prostate na yekese prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi eme nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adaje amoya didi a nyadidie seni What Scientific Hospital Ghana hade o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie ede twe enubna ena fa hode ni fra haban mu ede saw ya de ma wo a na eye ni What Scientific Hospital yi wo Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ya Dansura Bank no ene bi eni mhwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type the What Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
What Scientific Hospital nyankopon anda romenti wa moto ebeba.
Okay, yeba na ya the local stories no ncheche mun kakra enso atwaso de amamo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra na fi mo monitor live on DSTV any Go TV no DSTV 364 Go TV 121 ma yenhwe way quickly or say your friend no okay, doctor. Okay, Moses Agawin understand the way by the reasons given for why Hatfield voted to support the third term of the GFA president is very childish and annoying. Why should a bigger club like Hatfield feel threatened by the GFA executives? I think the current managers of Hatfield are cowards and incompetent and must be relieved of their duties. Doc, na so we any official you will be na say na dwuya na say na official. Then okay na
Where supporters chairman?
Supporters chairman.
Okay. And also aspiring.
No, we're supporters chairman.
Supporters chairman.
Alaji Sheriff.
Western Region RCC.
Western Region
okay.
RCC.
Doc, I say
Western Region RCC organizer.
Okay. Childish and annoying.
Yeah.
And you know, the internet has to folk if feel it threatened. If it's true, I don't know. But I never feel there be my mention Zekov Mohammed and so be by Heart of Folk supporters now. Omo ewo Chrome Hano and so back on a similar message by na minsa eka nanka ya no so quickly and sana. Okay. Zekov say Alaji Sharif a squire or a lawyer
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Should come again. Because I don't believe he said this. You voted yes because you'll be intimidated by the FA. This is how low our Sheikh Mansour has taken the club to. Who is the GFA in the era of Ni Ayibonte, Harizako, and the Thompson and co? My heart to folk. Intina and also Zakov. And so they are the by them say doctor and so message, you know. All right, Misha seem free. Kovi,
that's I see some of these things. I didn't want to comment, but from Zekov, message, you know, it's an indictment on your club. Oh no, when you draw such conclusions, Chef, I don't know him personally, but somebody I admire. And I'm sure, say, I don't know about him there, but somebody I admire, and I like his enthusiasm, heart of folk, and what he's achieved for himself. I know he's a police officer. I know he's been to a law school. And I admire him a lot.
Okay,
that.
Or a police.
Or a police.
Or also a lawyer.
Yes.
Or a large.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I see.
So, for you to, we say, it doesn't change anything for you to pick up telephone to call your MD and call Alaja Kambi. Out of who were represented by the MD. Your friend said, they're from Manchester, no? Nice guy with beard, you know.
Delali Uncle.
Onone Alaja Kambi never represented Hearts of Folk. It's an indictment on their personality, and then Togbe Afede, the big man, it's an indictment on him. So Sru said, GFB, we don't run in now, someone could vote to say. Maybe he hasn't dealt with Togbe. If he dealt with Togbe doesn't fear. Or to throw Ketokroku. Togbe Afede.
I don't know, say, Togbe Eka say, heart.
And that's what I'm saying, it's not true.
I'm not saying it's true, but I'm only saying, or say, Togbe can say has for uncle to know. Now we mu call ye na some no. Ye vote by not secret voting no. And no margin yes say omo eco vote.
The Togbe kai na.
Go way na. House of folk na ye omo club no.
So the Nukran Police crowd will further raise the indictment crowd to Togbe. How will Togbe issue instructions? And Nkofo nim the entire Togbe Afedo pay Alaji. I can be asked. People don't know. It's because of some of these things. Alaji dobe bia the Tobeka sonye di say on fa wo won channel. Sa no be. And I can say with all emphasis say if Togbe had instructed Alaji say go and do this, Alaji cannot do otherwise. So you better speak to them for you to get a proper perspective. No why. But some of these commentaries you may disagree with somebody. The Ekoso who will say, but base your argument on those things on facts and authority. Yesterday, they said, "My papa, your friend is saying, when Joe, you read the second message, I said I was going to respond. I have so much respect for. A banter between him and me, but he's a lawyer. He should back it all kind of with authority. Then case end. But this is an association. Association is barred by homo practice and the laws are governed. And a situation arises, and based on the practice and the laws that govern the situation, they say, oh, and China also different opinion.
The lawyer
fine.
Born team that can
now law no city here.
No, me can't Heart of Folk chairman.
Yeah, yes.
Who's born team?
Me talk when I'm minimum. Any Alaja can be a minimum. I don't know MD, but MD is an employee of Togbe, and I'm wondering if he can go against Togbe instructions when they tell a public idea. But larger can be. I've known him. I've dealt with him. Served on committee with him. You know, Joe, I know.
For lawyer, no, only obi nko mobi na aliki o. Oh, can so say they to go management and better.
I make us and so no. And you be ane dey be omu kan no do paying no na nkofo sorry na omu dim paying for na tell no man some of these things na yana onum come say the Elijah can be I know say he will do something contrary to Togbe aka. But what the mention I say, and that's the reason why Elijah continue to be there, irrespective of the end of supporters in Kamfano, the end of Kamfano, but he continue to be there because he listens to Togbe and he carries out Togbe instructions or the money be.
So you don't believe, say, Alaji Sheriff Assembly no correct?
No, I don't believe, say, Togbe will give counter instructions to Elijah Kambi and the MD and they'll go and do different things. Okay. No, it will be an indictment on the boss himself. That's me.
Okay,
you see, Papa somewhere okay. Some person me GDA. I catch them say football for. And some number call Congress. Omunya boa. Omun kai omumran. Omun ti omumran. Omunya bre en kai omumran and san omako. Because mo kwa akoto aba. On se concern crofo bebre reason say adan no mo call ye no. Amendment na yede ma omu no. Omanye no secret balloting. And I say secret voting. Name omu peja omunsa. But the thing is, exquisite. A dem prefer omumren. See peja yensa.
And look my corporate.
Article 29.
Yeah.
Decisions of the Congress. Yeah. One, they say.
Article 29 of the end.
Of the status. Under Congress. Or say, decision of the Congress. One. Two articles now. One. A decision that requires a vote shall be reached by a show of hands. If a show of hands does not result in a clear majority in favor of a motion, the vote shall be taken by calling the roll in alphabetical order. Inti the person we can say, Ansana se papa na sam na okan alaji asmo can say no cry. Ansana has if free omukono. They should have been in the known. Sabano moko akoto na ye nsani ekopija. Like Adiano Mokono, Mokwakwadiatum, and Sani Ekopija. It's not like they were taken unaware at the Congress. A honey culture will say, and then they about to be paid. We a Congress person now call Congress. You should be in the known, say, and near me and Sunday, a dear go on, yes, some more quadringer, now my dear to Nedru baby, a mobeto swabano, a yen Sani Ekopija. So you should know. Before you go there. Na sa oko no nim sa ampa na ampa wonyin tumu a. Honestly, na no me kan sem bi wa ha. Say Ketokreku any ni GF inform penyin for ekwan omode niema ne fa so eventually omode eye ni titiriu ye amend niema the maximum terms na ye 3 no. I may blame them in a way, but the ball is in the court of football people who go there and vote. Because a hobby and kitetu. And indeed, say omope, say, and omon peninsu, say, ye betono, umbema kwama 3 times naba. They are adults. Mekawase imposebi umpenyumfua, omabobra, ubia ware oba kohoma, no bia uni trimine na anything. So they still reserve the right to vote against it.
Okay, if I can
Some
continue.
way, somehow,
okay.
They went. And majority of them voted yes.
So what is a be nimuana?
Ne be nim say.
Say sana all the better say opiana.
The commentary about general commentary about Bontine say there were a good number of people, including we the media men, who didn't know.
Okay.
Say vote no mokoyeno. So umukupeja omunsa. I'm thinking that going forward, it's one of the articles they should amend.
Okay. Alaji Sharif is close to the board than any Hartlepool supporter in the country. So if he said that, then it's directly from His Royal Majesty. Wow. Also they about I don't know. Sa issue na nisa na me call Andy ho. And I only okay. Issue yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We Adekutami, Ghana Football Association standing orders of the GFA Congress, September 2020.
Okay.
Into we are Survivor Congress, I mean, I guess a Congress, I'm a far away. We endorse paper where Mr. 5 pen, into endorse. obetumi akan awie in 10 minutes. There be a Congress be to refresh my memory on how Congress should be conducted. Very simple. And when you start to put the voluminous essence. We are standing orders. Quite fast to conduct Congress. Oko Rule 9 of the standing orders, sir. 9 deals directly with votes. Normal account of Congress or votes. 1. Voting by secret ballot is prohibited, stated. Black and white, it is there. Number 2, before each vote, the chair, in this case the president, or the person designated by him, so you before Sonia, which in this case the general secretary, shall read the text of the proposal aloud and explain the voting procedure to the Congress. That's the quorum. If an objection is raised, the Congress shall decide immediately. So make say so could be almost send then will be sending the email and an opinion say this one I have an issue on it and that it must be this way and not that way. Congress must take a vote on it to decide whether don't Paconica must be upheld or be rejected before obetimi atoaso. 3. Vote may be taken by roll call if requested by at least 30 of the delegates present and eligible to vote. Now, for no one is compelled to vote. You call vote on that particular subject, but on other subject in there, I think there are more than one Antwaba. Because Omu reasons assigned for other previous minute natumu. You vote on the audited account. You vote on the budget. As many as in agreement, those not in agreement, Ubian Pejanisa. If previously say no be crowd the one Pejabiti crampo. Now, 5, as a rule, Joe, and this is so important. As a rule, meaning say no natural woman jumadi. As a rule, votes are taken by show of hands. This is law. And you're imagine, and yet they me.
Congressmen are aware of this.
You know we are to has better than away because in the koji we tumu. You Congress September 1st, 2020 we tumu. And the bind to effect the next day. And the oh. My good friend Ralph and my senior brother, my senior friend, Mr. Joseph must be reading these things.
No, I'm worry. Ralph worry because he say lampo not together.
And I'm saying, sir, no, but George raised issues when I say but I'm saying, sir, and I'm saying now, Ralph worry,
Ralph never mentioned secret voting.
But there's no fun space. Ralph no worry, there's no fun space. Makase bring the authority. Say, abano, Congress to you're wrong. And then the procedure will follow. Bring the authority. But what do you nature? I'm saying, say, that did a two wabano. Item be a co-congressor, item near state, no, and no separate waba. Sir, vote on all those nominee under one article, and it was one item on the agenda. So, why you conduct different votes on the same matter? My here the example about to say the quite fast way start to do too, no. Even though a different articles, different subject areas, but once you put together as one document, a vote is taken on the document, whether to adopt it or not. You want to take a vote on it. So any procedure the Congress. Right. Account, different areas of account, budget, different areas of budget. But you put this together as one document and you take a vote on it or not. So a procedure on it here. But so the authority be back. Oh no, I go to law says like say yeah. Then the argument can continue. What must say? Okay. But if my father law about Sanaman can be, I respect the jam demand person.
Okay,
may respond.
Your point is well made. On that same issue, who will be I love you anymore.
Okay, maybe I know my question. Actually, explanation of the man. So for the Congress, Obi objection be he cannot raise it.
I've explained this and maybe you didn't listen. I'm saying that Congress and into objection now, you'll be allowed to raise it when one notify Congress say at this day make a way. Let me mamify we namify education. Joe, even Congress member, even Congress member because Obi a Congress maybe I would say yeah decided no money but any Congress member can propose an agenda on the item, can propose an item on the agenda. They make him but what must say. They make you what must say. Yes, my father dey example. As good, they approached me. Omo person me as good, omo approach me, but I think it was a day before Congress, and I told them say no, late. Untim yashi. But it's as good that land Congress got to abaya Congress yi omo free me no. If as go want to get the name back, I've told them what to do. To send come several this man no more tracker. Say next Congress a jefe be kono. E pese mo fan toso say Congress be vote. Say as go did you know, Asan go Sporting Club and Samra back to football. Which come general secretary with the right backing. Ni now you started to move. Now follow e do wa e say mo de toso. E say baso. It even item on the agenda crown. Member, a bit my propose item on the agenda if you follow the processor. How much more so objection? Who objection? You right. Said this particular item we are must have been on objection. Into do Congress floor, me person raise objection. You do what they invite you to raise it.
Okay, whatever I'm to ask.
All right. You know, I think the concern was not about the items on the agenda people having.
No, but by explaining some idea, no, the example, keke. So, me and Lucy focus. He's asking items. So, we
what you read on the status, it stated, say, the general secretary, and I say, we know, the modalities for the election. The modalities for the election will be read there at the Congress. So, what it means is that after the Congress material, some members 2 weeks before, no modalities say, be article items, and me and Sabu Matus one. It is at the Congress where it to be read.
Oh no. But you also not understanding it.
It is at the Congress.
Mami can't be on Sancho. Mami can't be on Sancho.
No, what we issue. No, but we share Congress materials. No, they come home now. At least you have article. There were 37.1, 37.3, 37.4, and another amendment.
Yes.
Until per this. And to me, speak it to be as a economy and Sabu.
When I'm saying what I read in it does not, and you're walk out.
No, Obit said rough. Not the concern.
Okay, maybe you're reason another thing. But so the meme kind of young ones are walking. The meme kind what I read in the young ones are walking. Maybe you are raising a different concern.
It is are we saying Dr. Naotamaklu was speaking out of vacuum? He's a board member of ASUF. Was he speaking out of vacuum on the issue of Ihuno? Again, a dear the mark of free krumha, a swa or pram pram, no almost so man to a baby. A deed.
Omutuaba. Kotoko voted.
On the those 3 items, on the 37, they never voted.
How?
They abstained.
Frank,
abstaining.
Listen to me. Listen to me. God, no, they vote. Who abstain here? A vote.
Oh, but in the context of our conversation,
a vote. No, please. Also, Kotoko never voted. I'm saying Kotoko voted. They voted. Omu vote no counted as Omu abstaining. Obi oha on pejane sakra. And no by force. Utra say Omu tuaba. Oha on pejane. And then also one tuaba. But utonsa uto pejane for one of the 3 we have raised. First of all, those in favor pejane. Those against Pejansa, those abstaining Pejansa, that's also a vote. Okay. Obi home Pejana Sakroti, or no vote.
You are being overly technical.
You are just being technical.
You are being technical. I'm being real.
No, you are being technical. Someone free chroma.
Yes.
Up to Pram.
Who abstaining? Just
1, 2 years or no.
1, 2 years or no. Yeah, but so Ebiana Mukan you. Who combo, who can watch Jamie Kay. Me can't what black and white. I can't. But just said there are 3 types of votes. Our Congress. 3 types of vote. No matter what must say. There's Obia Alcohol on the own Pejana Sakra under 1 vote. But if you vote any of the 3 now, you be counted.
You are repeating yourself.
I'm not repeating myself.
Your point is well made.
I know me can't black and white.
I'm not referring to you. I'm talking to
the subject matter. Vote 2 years. 1 vote no.
Fine. Don't abstain.
Say Kotoko a free chroma. Afuka kwakusi nkran kwa huhuhu we. Afuka akusi nkran. Asa aku pram kwa tintin we. No omo ya Congress no omo ye no. Omo so omo ko we bi. No, they have a reason. And clubs don't ushia omo mbe catch. I don't want to hold brief for them. But the reality is that a lot of people didn't support the term, but they were afraid. Again, at the end of Bema Samates, Mr. Monaka took a left, Napoli and Batuako right on one subject from 2 people from one team. You know, there.
Who is there?
Ehuna.
Now the two
against no.
Team now
against no. Yeah, the one team.
And I say, said the bear, you best settle the FA. Oko we anko, but ye nyina nko to nko. Adriana Stars, they did the same thing. Obi to mine, obi abstain here. They have reason for that, and I'm saying that when you meet them, they will tell you.
No, fan is Obi and not join the Congress.
I said one get it. One team.
Yeah.
Imagine it say. General
one
team.
I don't get it. Decision say mokwa munko say, but Obi
they left it to their judgment.
What's wrong with that?
As you know the same to say the worker say we are not showing respect to Togo after the day and become. Say you castle team they call Congress no man take decision. That is an indictment. That is an indictment, just like as you was referring to Togo after. Say you see team if we summer boy, I saw who to can man take decision. Say you ehun omusuro. Me say be musuntia. Some of them Adriana start head on to come out and quiet 5 hours. Now what to asu to nkran. Oko also stay. Say you nothing ka better fee. Enga hon tenafi.
Okay.
Eti class dey be wo kwa. Kotoko say no mo support to tete. Say you. Now mo support.
No kotifri hifa.
Medical can ha say they will abstain from the vote. Me can Friday. Say me can don't say.
Na general support dey say obeto.
Say wako. Yes GF election.
Who supporting kwa dey obeto in favor.
Ono on support ono so onye against.
You can on support or
me more point.
Okay, no person say nkomo aye din dey ono person say no against it.
No against but no true.
General omo they say omo man to no say abstaining na they were afraid. Omo support to tete no say you.
Na what to aba mo bi di tumi ahye nsa next day one abesa to aba. Who say suru no?
No, say tete extension no. Say rampo. Me tete no I'm not dealing with the obeko tete. Me say me support to OPRGF president tete. Enye the okone. Me support to Obia because I feel that 8 good years is enough to make our football better. Unya 12 and now there football ni. It is a joke. Ehun na oka for heart to folk no. Say do yentimi nton twene because me Dr. Dehota Maklo is another influential member in Heart of Folk. He is a board member and I don't think he will speak out of vacuum on Usun Indian Oka. And he said it before the elections. After Umkoto Abari you still Oguso Kasa. The clubs they be has a do. They were not in favor of the third term, but a hunti and Omanti Antuaban.
Okay, can we move on?
And then issue is sometimes it's very easy for you to think for somebody. And one thing, maybe you also be contesting here something different. Joe, I think we must also respect Nipana Omo as club men and constituent body representatives. No one, it has Omo Yehu. Tia, me mache ono mana. Hey, me mache Omo. Andy, out me come watching. What you are against? When we do it, can officer obetna hono we be ma chen to do ono against the unti min chire na dwen.
Me answer one. Credible chance in less than 2 months. As it doesn't work to invest your money in Ghana football. Omo we how can say your money interview in 2 months. 2 months.
No dream to Mrs.
And e bia na okay. Dr. Yawon Tamaklu. We say Okawabontin say he's against it. It's one person. House of Folk does not belong to one person. And at there, when you can take a decision. I'm only not holding brief for anybody. It's one person. And I can ask him. Even if he said that, same product, you rise over an 2 days or a day before Congress, and we said it to her, say, clubs to be a cultural say, it do vote, now they walk out. In terms of Adriana, I didn't see one club walking out. I know. Into what now can be a casenti, and you can say, that'll be wrong. Adrian such a was as we so. To be a son Adrian. And one thing Ebia, Debia and Fiajino can say, in football, as it is in politics, Joe, there's lobbying, there's negotiation, there's normal more. So also person AGFA president, and I need to know we against Norma. Now you cannot speak to 10 clubs. You can't convince 10 people say they should vote against idea we are. Then it's not worth it.
Do you know if anyone interest?
What's that?
Not if anyone interest now.
If you interest, no, me can't say. Some simple say me because the intimate interest for side matter way mu. Intimate yanko phone 20 years. Then I should take it upon myself to lobby people. Lobbying.
Why and lobbying? Why?
No, what you must say now?
First of all, chances will be one chain. No fools there, sir. potential of super so
you want to benefit from a decision of the federation.
And so lobbying for so okay,
even though be a initial idea be say me kwa say but wait man lobbying was no.
Yes,
like before
I'm saying that Joe, I'm saying that vote taking our parliament or everywhere the baby could be a consensus senko for be biano lobbying is allowed. Now ultimately lobby for 10 or 15 people to tow your line now influence of form. Okay, now influence of form. Until you better put that to test than radio commentary. Normal baby, come. Most of it no backed by no law, no authority. The imagine Yemen internet so be as well. Yes, sir. Hey, you're wrong. You have your opinion. I have mine. Yes, they've made their point. I have a different opinion about that. I believe the stature. Hey, Ali will not go to Egypt FAA. No, I can say, oh, Maka or the Makabia. They influence it. Sometimes they can issue an opinion. My other clubs will follow what Ali wants, or Zamalek wants, or Mamelodi Sundowns wants. Nina can't be.
I know a large cruiser. I can't or has a or your attempts to obey. My offer protocol for protocol say Omudru Hanumbu. So Alaji attempted to influence Asante Kotoko.
That is it.
Yes.
And Alaji's
lobby Kotoko.
And Alaji's decision, our largest stance, no.
Nations, Kotoko.
Yes, Alaji Bruce's stance, no. It's not wrong.
See now, when Kotoko bet my similar friend.
Yes.
Say no way against our unfair class.
Of course. Yes, and so influence must be felt. Yes, your influence must be felt. Into the Alaji's yes or no. It is acceptable.
Yeah.
It is legal to lobby people to tow your line. Say no come ko to about you but aladi we ba so en boye me kwa me pay for president biedi ba keto ho a mintim biti no pese keto nko nchen nti mu nyina mko to ege if you cannot lobby this way now we be to radio commentary ne kasa be radio dia you know like go through baby so odru no
115
so
you were the for between the asos one son okay on this same issue
oh no you know okay so was credit wa chance and na adwen sesa all of
them na me say you can do it
now lobby
now say in less than 2 months it is now worth to invest in Ghana football. What has changed? Big question. What has changed? In less than in less than 2 months it is now worth investing in Ghana football. What has changed?
What is changed? I mean, can I respond?
What has changed in less than 2 months?
Maybe your T Sky Baby League no. And that's a Nigerian.
Sky Baby League. And there's an Nigerian.
There's a Nigerian, so we need.
Let's get a
when you're two whatever.
Let's get a
whatever the sources.
I'm the radio station.
2 million Ghana.
Let's come to the radio station.
It is not worth investing in Ghana football. Scanner and DF in a day.
No football no more. And I am the radio station.
We start here.
Do the question.
Let me deal with it.
And the money area about
whatever the man knows. It is a joke. I agree some of the clubs were in support of the 30.
Many. In fact, the data. I see some.
No.
And when I started, I'm surprised.
He has the freedom to choose his choice.
Some bit my slide many. I had a grown.
Some.
Yes.
Hey,
some of the clubs. Oh, stop that. No, because some of the clubs are there many. Allow
him to choose his race.
Yes. Okay, some and just a Ketua Nakase. Also, some of them and just a many. And I said,
I'm only qualifying it.
So, English.
And there's nothing wrong to qualify it.
I know ESCO members who were not against that, who was not in favor of the 30. But who want to make that? Oh, I'm not permitted to mention. I don't have that. To mention their names.
Okay. You never see.
But ESCO members are 30. It is some of the clubs. Ebi mo ba mo meka ti eti na Sir Franco ka ti bu o Congress no mo ni say ke secret ballot ya na nka o mo bete because e obi esuro se wan hwie na akọ tuti a referee for no be ba bi du duma eti enu ti e wo so o mo kọ no mo kọ di tum sa o bebresu
Andy
say you
o absenia e che se o ye hufu o usuro o ye suro
say you o ye kotoko as you o kan ali kotoko. They should call the shot in Ghana football.
a big club, La Liga. Almost all Coco match or Miami, Spain, Spanish connected community, Venezuela, Colombia, Argentines, Omukwane or Miami. Real Madrid the first say Omunsi Honda Insi Hotina. That is Madrid. Omo ya Ballon d'Or na sembe no kan. Omo see omo nko Ballon d'Or because ya fa amavini. Unti say French football for no mako imiti akopo obocho. That is Real Madrid. That is Kotoko. Omo they was calling the shot in Ghana football. Into omo they was say CP. He was talking about influence. Those are the people, the big men in the business that are supposed to call the shot, influence people, and to show the direction of our football. Na Kotoko for Congress say adia omo anim so omo support no maidi. You don't know. It is the reason why the referee for the team omo ka obi amfi omo. Sejo.
Okay.
Referee for the team omo ka obi amfi omo.
Raf di bibia bana. I don't know. Yanko other issues. I'm
yeah,
very proper.
Yeah. Crime said Manko Nyanko. So join issue, but I'll say, senior, please kindly tell my brother Fred, that writing to oppose a Congress item is not contained in any document or laws of the GFE. Again, I'm still waiting for a copy of the standing orders which regulates discourse at Congress.
Wow.
So I told you, say he was referring to standing order. Where, even without scanning through it, and just the money. All proposals shall be submitted in writing. Rule 7 of the standing orders. First, no, yet me call Congress, it me point you me. That Kessben defini Jesus. He nipa be to the debate between me aside nyina. Sa no money nyina no, and they of the past.
Proposal. Also writing to oppose.
Na proposal. Anonymous. If something is till
writing to oppose,
yes.
Not proposing.
No, tie. So when you dey ba, when you dey ba, obi di bibi ba. And I make an.
I no say it's not in there. But
it's saying here, and I'm saying, Frank,
this, who proposed?
Frank, then just listen to me. I'm saying that if the ESCO or the GFA proposes when you ever can, now on what yours will be a proposal, not necessarily an opposing. It will be a proposal that this one or the banner, I disagree. No matter about when you have proposals.
Saying that one is not enshrined in your constitution.
And I'm making country is not enshrined. And I'm making country we.
Okay, Yentuaso. No, what Fred said. Okay, what Fred just read. What Fred just read. So the person should explain the procedure for voting, and if an objection is raised, the issue shall be debated. The convention Fred read didn't state how the objection can be raised. Can he kindly provide where he can find the rule governing how the objection should be raised prior to the Congress? Dr. Moses, now side the way.
Oh, no, I'm kind. What are they brewer? Are they be about discussing Congress piano? All those the proposals and I say agenda items in it. The only one you propose an opinion on it. You do what on before now what they know. Oh, floor of Congress. Say idea is so to swaba. You to swaba and send it twice.
Okay.
But what must say? Sure. Item on the agenda and the bro. Now deal with one don't try. O try come over. You do on before. Your presentation of floor. Now say Congress decided and sana or matwaswa. They will decide on the what reason. And sana sa we do call matwaswa.
Lawyer Ralph Jamra ewo line so be say or join a conversation no. Inti yanko no ho na fi ane lawyer ensunkodi enkomo kakra. Hello law. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Joe.
Na mpom ye de.
Na mpacho boko na zo e.
Akopa do me ho ye pa. Menya ntia so be say ode nsem kakra tudwa. Ekwan da ho. Utimi kasa.
Me da se Joe. I think many opportunity AT program now. And I know my brother Fred would want to do a very good job. But the point I'm making is that if you make a proposal to Congress, that proposal is a motion. Once you have presented it to Congress and you submit it on the floor of Congress, we are eligible to debate it. Because remember, period here, SAD, the convocation, clubs tried sending documents to the FA. Response woman there and say the recipient now was sending email of a commander. The inbox I full. And so how did you even tell me, say, granted the process is contained somewhere? Say, I was at Trump Banqua. How are you expecting that member to reach the FA? That is first and foremost.
Lawyer, what's new education in Pfizer?
That is so.
Okay.
That is so.
Okay.
And many others. For a period, no more, yeah. Information on and say recipients in inbox are full. That is first and foremost. Secondly, I still say standing orders now say the original. Every single law there from the regulations and the bit about code of ethics, statutes and all that. When you go to the FA website, it is there. You can download. It's Fred also saying standing orders and also automatic download data. And now is it just the presence of certain few people? And so they choose to read it as and when they want to make their case. And I document that members of Congress now, and for that reason they can refer to SIN to regulate how Congress is conducted. And these are my issues. You see, it is not a case of as to whether somebody wants to extend the tenure of office or not, but it is about how you go through a certain process to ensure that you have properly laid that document. You see, again, when you come to Congress, the FA president or the general secretary is quick to say, oh, that is not how it is done at FIFA. That is not how it is done at CAF level. Let's go to other MPs and ask the question, say, other MPs will also sign on me. It is not about FIFA. It is not about CAF. Those are mother bodies. If you go to the MPs, so if you go to the MPs, then we can point to MPs almost two things. Why are we not saying that we are aligning with those MPs? It is because the way MPs do your business, we are not happy about it. We are not comfortable with it. So we quickly refer to the mother body, which is CAF and FIFA. And so again, the point I am making is that start using that download at the website. These things are fair. You must write to the FA to oppose or propose or more deba. Now, in any case, how would I be known for the executive council? These are the items I'm for somebody back. And sometimes you need a bit of research as an award up to a council proposal across. So it's not that simple.
Okay. No. Achi episode of the Obusa or Samba Kwana or reacted to what you just said. That is what Simbia also the Tieno.
I think say my friend brother Ralph was making argument we do say maybe 2 years. They say maybe 4 years, 5 years. Do you think us are aligning with those things? That is non-starter at all. That's non-starter at all. Senegal, one papa no can be fit or system. Morocco, Fazulaja, almost 40 one term. If anything, while Escaria in Tanzania just won his third term. Engineer Moses Mogogo, Uganda, we're winning the 40 terms this year. But nobody is saying so align with that.
Try to make that argument.
Because align with the big, the GFN, FIFA and the CAF.
Try to make that argument, sir. Nobody to make that argument. Then again, the argument about more aligned with CAF and FIFA, it's also a very strong one.
So the CAF and FIFA are 3 years, 3 terms. Anything they align, not.
If your aim is just to align with CAF and FIFA, then it is a very weak argument. A very weak one.
A weak. When I already say you should align with other MAs, and I just started other MAs, so we call 4 and 5 terms. Are you saying so we should go and allow with them? No, we're not aligned with MAs.
If I may, respectfully, if you are presenting a cogent argument, as to why you need 3 things, and you tell me that the only reason is that you want to align with CAF and FIFA, then it's a very weak argument to make.
you are missing the argument. Who now there the buy? I never stated said that is the only argument. Who now say the argument is that they ever want to align with CAF and FIFA. And I was other AMAs no align with say, and I'm saying say, okay, you saw other AMAs there, the argument to be flawed because other AMAs go beyond 3 terms. Until you cannot say so you are looking at what is done across the sub-region. No? So what must I say? Now, on your subsequent way, say, how would you know a normal escondeba for Congress? That is why it is stipulated in our statutes and the others, no. Say, as I was sending document to the members of the UN, 7 working days, 7 clear days before. And yes, sir, you sprang surprise on the members of Congress. First, one call Congress, I will document, you know. We don't do one document. And also call DFE. No call forward the no samba cra up samba baby whether Kumasi or Sunyani or Tamale. That time do and was back. But this case, no, it is onus on the Federation to save the convocation document on members stipulated line. You know, they call days to do I say the call. You know, so if by one reason or the other, I did be charge you. You may propose a new acquirement, but for you to do Uber say and into be person Sisudia. I don't get it. You know, can standing on there say when you have website in the oh, Ralph, you're a lawyer. Lawyer, one of the basic things they say, I saw your research now per document. You know, Congress 2020, what document we buy in. Call email him and I check document. When we say when you're standing orders. On September 1st, September 2020, you know, Congress. Over the document, when you now mind the G2.
And why is it not on the website of the FA? Why is it not on the website of the FA?
Why is it not on the website of the FA?
Matter. We are lawyer. You have several documents.
It's on the website of the FA. All the other documents are, yeah, they run the FA. No, it's on the website.
Hey, convocation documents on our website. TNA, and we are regulations normal. We are a member of we are lawyer. Are you saying it's a document served on you by the federation? You know? Any document I can for our website, you know. Website is any can you wait more than the GF and assign your mouth say what the is that what you said?
No, but I think you are missing the point. We are talking about a standing orders. Standing orders, convocation, you know, you're not standing orders in Cajon. You are missing the point. The convocation does not come with the standing orders.
And please, I'm going to say this for the last time. I say the standing orders was given to members of Congress in September 2020. And you called you to what you we are. And this is statute. Like that tomorrow we enter. There be a different family. I say because Congress will copy of statute. Your family. What dia?
If I was not a member, then I have forfeited the right to have that document.
See, if I was not a member, then
so that means I have forfeited the right to have the document now.
Look for it.
Yes.
Look for it from where? Where do you look for it from?
Of a small weekend here. Now said 2019. You could just start in that tune. Never be member, be money football, but what about for? What about you look for necessary document?
Because I know any website.
You crisis. You could be sa ufre general secretary class up a copy of we call whatever amount. Where never be.
But if and I'm saying that if I became a member.
Ralph, it's
not about me. It is not about me, Ralph Zambra. It is not about the relationship I have with you. It is about the fact that if I became a member, after these standing orders were presented to members, are you saying that I cannot have the copy because it's not on the FA website?
Copy, you can just ask. Who is copy? The moment is here. We copy some crime. Me, madam, who are member of the federation? You have every right to every document. Who besides general secretary?
I'm not talking about myself. And the question I'm making is that, or the point I am making is that, Fred, why has it become so difficult for the standing orders to be on the FA website?
No, about that. Me say, copy. Just ask the general secretary.
I don't know be Pebia, but Musa we Kofi didn't know be Pebia. This is general secretary. I don't know copy. I'm move on to website or simple.
I don't know. Me check here.
Okay.
And again, if Fred can answer the question about fair, how come say the very week now, Congress?
Ralph, money landing now. Boost our next question. Why?
Very well.
Oh, no. Sometimes I want to get the right source of document in the normal. Tadebi Kokra website, I mean, and I can show you email between me requested for copy of standing orders in 2020. The assign here some copy. Me email amount. No my printing them table so. Because football na me here. Football is going by rules and regulations. To have every document we are running football no. Oh, now we a lawyer, we must be leading sa normal we say.
The all busa they say. Fine, that okay na na yaji tum. Gentina a preventing mo some of the go website.
And I'm saying me
also anyhow. No money is simple. For a good website.
There are two websites. I'm telling you.
The FA.
Uncle, I'm saying, sir, me, I request and I can show you email. Oh, I permit me for email. I'll say, class B short letter, comma, GFA say bounce back. I've asked someone for copy of the mail and bounce back. Screenshot, we'll go to the FA. IT phone. How did this happen? Because our email address of the federation, and then they receive and general, like the generic email correspondent from FIFA, CAF, MAs, Black Star Match, how would email bounce back? How?
All right. See the clubs, maybe you know, can face all new to be asking in no problems.
Mr. Sabato, he said he was going to send. He has never told me so. I send the call. The email.
Oh, my friend's about to on this one. Okay, me and Santi Ralph, or another, yeah. Ralph, ain't you?
Sergio, so in wrapping up, I don't want to take much of your time. I am saying that very week now, convocation documents in the bar, two clubs near the BRC and Kinshasa, they tried reaching the epic, and their emails did not go through. Me, Ratambra, I can send you evidence of that. I have a screenshot of that. And I can send you those evidences. So this is the point I'm making. And then again, on the issue about standing orders, Fred can speak to Olobo Commodore. Immediately after Congress, I asked him, can I get a copy of your standing orders? That's rough. Probably it was contained in what normalization for the Maya. And that was why when I had the opportunity of speaking to you the last time, because it's a very day in India. So I would want him to read a copy of the standing orders for me. It is a document which, if indeed it is in existence, it is within the backstreet bosom. And so I'm saying that if I got membership to the FA beyond 2020, of course, in Romans 2020, if I enter as a third division team, I should be able to graduate to Premiership or even Division 1. If I entered beyond 2020 and that document is not displayed on the website of the FA, and somebody continuously refers to saying it is only proper and fair that the FA takes steps to upload things. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Law, you fancy ya? You must not to come so later on. That's okay. Intina and so no. Me commercial baby.
This email I was trying to show you. 18th July 2023. Until Rav said we joining after 2020. 18th July 2023. Signed orders of the GFA Congress September 2020. Because our court said me pay copy of this. Yeah. They'll give it to you. If it's not at the website, I think I must as well upload the website. Or maybe at the next Congress, or document on members of Congress. No, but it man in say non-existent document. It is there. Congress of 1st September 2020. Energy way to Energy standing orders way to 1st September 2020 Congress Energy to. So it is there.
All right, my code Dawood Heba. Nama fankra talk akra the free horse sanso. And Ebewura Dr. Patrick and so na ya fankra talk akra aba. Aka sima beye eduonu miensa na no mienu abo.
Enuanom ne adofo, ye frɛ me Dr. Dawood. Me na me da Dawood Heba Hospital ano. Na enam me so ena ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na duwei edutwam Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment. Or say fetchi na ebeko. ofa Dawood 360 capsules or CCC na ade wom na drum yenu we adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po adwuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na anopa so minya Dawood 360 na me nomo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima se mama na be di so asema mama
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
dura me yusu mama hode pa ma metimi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otimi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka mu sa spreader me secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sole anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te sem ya we use Dawood ointment that's the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma me ye en kan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega na ase me ma ade so na lock me sisi say free say me share Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment abo me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente blabia obia momodi so betimi ape Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi adro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pese wo frɛ ya eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
The movie bia kwaba Patrick Natural Health ayo Ashtown in kageti ya hono abebi MTN office kasendo woto so me kwani da benkuma e kwanketro bi na pa akosoro one way na aka free MTN office na if you back yenu the tosom yensa self yenu am na yewo bibia akire wadwene na mpesa wo frɛ na na no edi nkoma numbers we and I dey screen so na betimi afa 0243 423471 0243 423471 and 02081623551 02081623551 numbers in offer ya we be how na community chiremu a offer e be frɛ and I say only bit makasa na ya ma omu chiremu enne ye kasa fa ya rea the friend arthritis no we have 100 type of arthritis but you pay no common go Africa a rheumatoid arthritis or also arthritis A2 asaya we ubo ho baby a kase ne kase bi ehia ade bi so cartridge anakushi anadregre ene na kopon na hera yesa we bi nsuo pitaa bi agu ani magu ani yetima kwa ngo utumi kwa mu sabi a ho o ha bi ba ho a yetimi ka so benya arthritis the first akona we so obi bi a wotie me na minumprem menkase emututu no emuwie no wakwa hospital doctor say na chiri kase no cartridge no cushion no anadregre no awe ontimi ntrase ontimi nante ontimi nkoto sibi okọ ha na akọ atire ogira obaso nante a sibi mpe biasa che what the crutches ehye nanam wetimi ade anante obi ha o stick you ha de bia ogina so
asa na otuma so gyina hɔ mepa kyɛw tie ne yie paa wakɔ hospital sɛ deɛ meka doctor say wɔnyɛ arthritis anaasɛ cartridge no a ɛwɔ hɔ no anaa nkutubio hɔ no anaa wapɔ so doctor say ɛhɔ awe a baabi baako paa ɛsɛ ɔde wɔn kyerɛ ɛyɛ Patrick natural health mepa tie ne yie bɛrima biara a wɔyɛ mmerɛ sɛ kɔnyakofoɔ blas hwɛ bɛrima deɛ wodidi wie asɛ didi mesi sɛ bɛrima wodidi wie asɛ didi sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ bɛrima na atubu ban ɛkɔ ban n'akyi kɔfa nneɛma papa ɛde bɛfie deɛ a dekanfo ebi baako pɛ na gyama pepa kyɛw kɔfa pharmacy herbal shop chemical shop bi a ɛbɛn obi a wosi kɔ PM capsules ɛne PH capsules PM capsules no deɛ ɛnɛma nko ana no PV capsules no ana PH capsules no ɔbaa no bɛrima no bɛrima wopɛ sɛ wosi pi na wosi pa PM capsules numbers ni 0243 42 3471 0243 42 3471 na 020 81 62 351 na go pension.
Okay, yes, I aba na yedidi aka no aba beka mo ho. Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra. Na mehu lawyer kwamboa for message bi enso ewa ha. Mami hwem na kwa miki emfa abo for no sensem kakra entu dwa na fe mi lines no ma mo so momrem emekire mo adwen awa sen adnesia ye no ayesa o. I can understand why Achi is sweating to explain things, but can he in all conscience say it's fair to lump controversial items on the agenda and vote on all at once? Had they been putting all items in previous meetings and voting on them once? Yes. Why this time? This FA shall always be remembered by its kangaroo voting. Lawyer Kwame Buafo.
Jose Makacho said, lawyer, Otesame Papa, and I have so much respect for. I didn't want to matter him, but obviously, some will be saying yes. In the past, all items, as long as item say Nina one item, we vote on it like that. Okay. Same thing at the statute. Okay. So, and he's one last person I would banter. I don't want to. Right. I don't want to.
Okay, Kwame.
Iconic Star Ventures. Eye Jumekua. One more aba. One more 3D ye betimi di aye wardrobe o kitchen and no cabinet no ye betimi aye ede amount and nti hyene som na kohwehwe aye Iconic Star Ventures for womo echira kwan plywood quality aye 3D would ye o building o cabinets na and wardrobes na obi refie ho a obon say yes efe pa adiwe di efe and nti wesi dan wie o your kitchen ho anase wardrobes no and awoye Upesunya plywood a 3D a quality now dia for when it's Iconic Star Ventures. Your number a 020 331 3582 020 331 3582. High sense ye nyamani ye nyama papa and nunti na diobetobia high sense biano yama 5 years warranty ewo home and nunti upe television ato gas cooker washing machine smartphone sound system water dispensers microwave blenders rice cookers kettles iron air fryers kope high sense die eye papa utwa yabema 5 years warranty ewo home MTN free after one extra MTN free after one extra dial star 550 hash star 550 hash and no chere say o kasa 10 minutes bia ya be ma first minute ni pe na betuaka minute inkono na akachi no MTN for ento credit no we yen hye da o nti fane say o kasa 1 hour 60 minutes o kasa first 10 minutes or first 1 minute ni ate udru 11th minute na MTN for ate. From the 12th minute, through the 19th minute, no yento. MTN pe and abenya a yakasa tinting way also. Your friend MTN free after one extra. Star 550 hash and any short code obe dial. SG more summer school no koso and nuntubano and ye late enfamano. Maninko SG more summer school ni bi nienko chena dear from nursery to JHS. Number near 0545 897570. Or for number way so yɛbɛgye so Ejaba jewelry Ejaba Prempeh 2nd Street Edum Ejaba Ashtown traffic light na se ade bi edi gold aye bia upe bia to Ejaba say white gold and a yellow gold Ejaba na okwa benye bia to wedding ring engagement ring promise ring upe china tu kom upade atonsa Ejaba your number is 0277 104488 DSTV so much more kope DSTV decoder ne bi matches awdo ene ekoso so La Liga ahyase Premier League ahyase matches awdo ne koso o decoder na bredru a expire na say date na so e wo so kotua ma decoder ne si wo demo na dial star 759 hash eno ne short coder ebe motimi a reconnect you decoder no ententem so abram unya ha obia enso e wo ho kope bi ye kira kwan na nya decoder ne bi na nso AUC Hebaso Company Limited e de Hebaso cream no e de aba e ye cream abema na UC bema obeso boy juma e ye Hebaso cream apply kitu abi e wo penis no ho after 30 minutes no wash na chese oni oba no e ba be shemu an sa general.
Okay, mamima policeman 2 minutes we na memfa de aka no emra Fauzia Enchiwa Seidu ene Fauzia birthday. Fauzia Enchiwa Seidu, a final year student biochemical engineering Koforidua Technical University and your birthday. Wow. Eat well. I did the concept in the back girl. Fauzia, that is always so happy birthday. Family Nina Omina always so happy birthday. A special one from me. Happy birthday, Fauzia Enchiwa Seidu. Biochemical engineering student Koforidua Technical University. All right, and then Michael Yendo and so birthday Michael Yendo, and then when you're 11 years DD almighty DD and the bad boy.
Oh
yes, Michael Yendo. Yes,
happy birthday,
happy birthday. Wish you well. Didi, or maybe Biamo, come up, daddy, baby.
But as in the fresh channel.
Baby,
Mark, a fresh channel, Papa.
Didi, a chum. Didi, what chum, Bunny, a fresh. And we say, Michael, happy birthday. All right. Policeman.
Joe. Good afternoon, Joe.
Yes, sir. It is a.
I'm not Joe.
So, the who man, our
Joe Minyani time.
Okay.
So I unya mama kwan.
Okay.
Unya chi munya mama kwan te mede marita.
But
me wo just am 3 years and answer.
Okay.
Joe you hear me ba hard ya boko.
Okay.
Ma minfa kwanya is na mincha akotoko supporters, especially omo a ometo abai chairman solo no. Michi obi bia, obi delegate bia michi ano. Na didi bai dia so obesane papa dia adu ebe din atwere no. Obesane papa dia ebe din pa because ne papa si twere ne dia. Ehu. Amen kwa masem so ejo. Nyame ya adom 28 of this month. Obi anim adwuma kese da akotoko supporters ani. Ye national supporters chairman no. Ene ye ba bei. Ti media me wo ha ma ejina ma chairman solo. Ti misre kotoko supporters. Se obi obenya akwanya bi obeto abani bi ase o matrim first nine ka cycles for kwa na ebeto but opemiso ne na na pinkra no mo etimi is and akọ aha obi ofa bu sense
ni nyina vote me beto mo vote
ya nti wo ofa bu sense no ade a utimi tu bi mane yeye eno anse wo ye ingun standing chese obi a watua 6 months continuous bi an utimi etu bi mane yeye na enyanyi late ye o me close for bu sense registration 26 and you want when register you know a star 920 hash okay 99 star 20 star okay 99 hash what dale a baby at the number na actually procedure na why then what here but we see CDs no so mo to mark of 5 first na low say 5 CD 2 CDs but somebody akọ 5 CDs into you boss you 6 months it means obi to 30 CDs pen and then o card na which is 30 so na ye assistant CDs na akọ wani into mesre obi anum adwuma chairman solo ababe ya makotoko min ka kura nkwa chikura mpo nanu ya hwade fefa wa ba ya ma club no watimi atuna na mu akocha akoto 50 set of boost e de abretimi no enu achi basis wa ha ma supporters for boost and so si onu atimi di ni sika eyi me ebi no mu de register ni nyina ya kwakotoko so conference mu e ma ne boto nti we de mesre last 4 years oni chairman de menya na ekoye antentan and I judge chairman so didn't show from by this time the first nanka zinanka any part 3 and an echo but now no ababe 2 me madam for me bra me nua penny me bibia wo se asibi wo so watwe ne ho asinchen kakra nti ababeka obin sechere ene chairman solo ena echo obin sechere ye 1 chairman solo ye 2 mesrem dade no duru ho a 2 na na yenim mo bia nkohwe ba bia
okay
obia emfa ne vote no enko number 2 ho na ene pa chairman solo wo maye no ye di 2 minutes ne nsa me yo so obeye mo ho maye de e de amaye wonya mba chairman ni kurampo no niema a waye no sisi wato wako high store yo baba yara sports stadium or store ho sisi a store no e adwuma ko ka Jesus ho nti me da so jo
alright
pa mo be san beto aso
yes me da se pa o coach the policeman 0551599933 0551599933 which me the message no sorry with my friend na fi wachre wadwen enso e wo ho 0551444933 0551444933 with me a friend na enso uchre wadwen. Hello first caller. Hello good afternoon.
Afternoon sir.
John Abbey.
About your friend Anderson kasa freedonia.
Okay yo Anderson Ethiopia.
Miss no one achi enti de wo ye ya nje.
Chia dey.
Na chia dey do wuti ho. Sabi u mo ti show ya. Who control mu kama.
So be it.
Debi obi kasa ko maren kasa. Oye ho se wi asibia won nim.
Oh.
Debi ene wa special no. Enya de sa. Oye du super.
Hey, assembly ni. Ore mami ko next caller enso. Okay, let me call next caller. So, hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Yeah, just so.
We are cross my name. Because I feel my sincere.
Okay, you too, pa.
My batona. I guess I go for some mobile to my pa. Na me chana be the phone na. You remember for the way I put you. My me chana pa. Only tell me boss. And I can't tell you, minister. Na owe chama mabubo so ya me dey message ko beta for ina se fa bu so be mama so be register ya to bana ntimo operation kire second na guru operation kire be tina sa be kenya mapejano se be ya ko party o be ma na ti na bo ma ti na ko so be kama na we dia fa dio mu ya me mo boko company for beta sa dia na no mu ye no na dia bu fo ndiko asa o tra o he kra no ko peja unta e ti na mi won wa se na ye be nya ko fo mo di fa na ti bi na chi abo ani soko de jano so ani soko na de ya tabu nda sa na tania sanko fo mo di fa de be so mo sa be di fa de an o be sa be ka bi e de ke bi fe na ko mo fa so a
scholar em say we also de no with me afre na also de aba my next caller about line. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, sir. Boss, my talk is free.
Yeah, I'm from Kujo, Kasafri Jamra.
Okay, you pal.
Yeah, me pato Fred the Tigio and the me father so pa because when him say Ghana and Kasa say, oh, compared you my mark cool to be a young fan say, Ube adibia baby and also defend you. Timin senti no defend you, and then yes, Adianka. No creo ho bianco bekaba me so defend you muntina asabansa sana
BBS yana
what the BBS because the entire America side is also so compare Juma na say yeah it make us defend uko ntimi say all affinity
na mpesa woka
because send that lawyer can and no because bi o ha o say omode tuja na say binia omode tuja but akwakọ say ye the man penifo bi omo hye efe no nko a nti nti na me hunu sa
okay yemfa eno so NCI ya da sipa na memfa ba mienu na miensa enka ho na mempeja memu. Hello, good afternoon. Hello,
Sir Joe.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Me pacho pi me jewo so Sir Joe. Your friend Yakubu Kakari. You know say o ti me ne wa ku ni pakra o hwehwe wo. Mena me see abre bia no kotokofo onhwe ni esua. Na wo selection no. Me catch you say me here with number. Na so me sanka ni ebe ne den.
Me hu na ma odi frɛ no enti me frɛ. Oh.
Me dawasiti. Ne mo bien kodwuma die so.
Me tio unwe.
De wo ho ne se. Me da achi me danasiti. Sadia beya adusua betumi akoso wa abrabom. Na sejo lawyer ni ti di pa de sen. Ya kata lawyer.
Emranim ni ai.
Aha, enya mrao. Ya se embra nimni.
Okay.
No musia.
Okay.
Aha, itino ende achiama menya mfaso ho.
Okay.
Aha. Nemo mjasere se womwa na football administration emuntin na yede. Na se Ghana for yabamu yebu.
Okay.
Yabamu yebu pa sejo. Ende okola ketu akra mpese obehwe Ghana match bi. Aso sejo kaya 99 any 90s. Sabi emota ni okroko na park ayema. Ene blaster akra bobola gisi ya serenipa. Enti ya serenada. Wo behwebi. Ne pesi. Omo park na ya fenti omonya ni ya sienti ni mrai.
My phone number nti me frɛ after the program. Why?
The dawasiti.
Okay, yo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the best here. No me no aba nisa. Be page mu ko video o.
Ya do munyina ase. Me need in particular. No so different na me da ase. Imagine aduane yedi. If I'm not aduane am sisi no. Listen to fact. Say me be kwa na be anya do, but we are talking about law. The actual black and white here come as.
No me no abo. The best here. Na nyame yaduma otina. Ye be san aba beto aso DJ KA. Emedu so be fa kunwa no. Na also o drive wa na o de baton no come ni power from. The munyina se yensan hia